Alright. Maybe that'll actually work this time. That'd be something, wouldn't it? Now we gotta fire up the chat. Get the chat running. I should probably go ahead and hide that one stream of mine. That was nothing. That one doesn't need to be up for anyone to see. Also, it takes so long to delete videos on YouTube. You think it would be a pretty simple affair, but nope. It is not. Yeah, I I feel so stupid because I actually was like on top of things today, or I thought I was on top of things today. I started early. I had it scheduled way early. I thought everything was set up, ready to go. I'm sitting there streaming for like 15, 20-ish minutes, and like nobody is talking, and this is really bizarre. So I start digging around, like, what the hell's going on? I start looking around. I've been doing tons of test streams to test out my chat scripts and things of that nature that I've been programming. And it turns out I forgot to turn my stream from unlisted to public. So I was streaming to nobody because the stream was unlisted. So it didn't send out any notifications, it didn't send out any alerts, nothing. And I tried to turn it to public in the middle, and it didn't work apparently because it just didn't tell anyone that I did it. It didn't send out the alert to anyone when I made it public. So I had to just completely restart everything. So that's fun. Yeah, I was trying to be a good streamer today and start up early and get everything prepared, but nope, that was not destined to be. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Is I put my Twitter. You know, I tweet out a tweet for a link to the stream and everything like that. But if it's unlisted, then there's nothing to go to, right? So it just sends you to the. I think if you try and go to my streaming page, and I'm not streaming, I think it just takes you to the main page of my channel. I think it's what it does, which isn't very helpful. Anyway, yeah. So we got it. Okay. I'm gonna check out something real. Holy fuck, does it take forever to delete videos on YouTube? Jesus, man. Just delete the video. It's just removing a row from a database entry. You don't have to take 10 minutes to delete. Let me load up this coding software real quick. Make sure that things are running as expected. Excellent. Excellent. Very good. It is running. There we go. We'll slow things down just a little bit. Yeah. It depends on when I schedule. When I actually set the schedule. Recently, I've been like not doing the schedule, setting the schedule until, like you said, like maybe 10 minutes before the stream's going to start. But like if I as soon as this was done, set a schedule that tomorrow for the tomorrow stream, then I think it shows up in your sub box now, and it sits in like the spot in your sub box where like now is. So even when I start, I think it's still going to be down in, you know, today's list of things, even though it starts tomorrow. if that makes sense. I think that's how it works, which is why I don't schedule that far ahead. But maybe I'm incorrect about how the schedule streams work in your sub box. I could be wrong. They might have updated it since I checked last. Also, I said it before, but this is very 80s menu theme music for this game. It's very nice. It's got a nice little keyboard. The overuse of crashing cymbals in the drums. Yeah. It's a very light. I don't even know what genre I would put this in. Kind of a light rock metal song from the 80s. Yeah, just want to tell us drummers, it's like, dude, you can lay off the cymbals, dude. Just give it a break. Light rock. Yeah. There you go. Also, for an update, for my exploits and getting the chatbot with various scripts running and all that stuff like that, I now have a channel points tallier. That's not how I wanted to say that. A piece of software to tally channel points for people as they sit in chat. It doesn't do anything at the moment other than to give points and collect points and for everyone. But I'll probably end up putting some kind of functionality into spending points. I'm just not sure exactly what to do. There's all kinds of things you can do. You can do like little custom animations or sound clips, or have certain commands locked behind spending points to have them happen. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% on what things to do, but if you guys have any ideas of things that could be used for points, I'm down. But anyway, I think I've stalled enough with all of my talking. We shall hop into the game, which should be capturing properly. Excellent. Oh, hell. Now there's going to be a smell of burnt hair everywhere. I'm trying to turn into a tiger. That's what you get for burning someone alive, I guess. Game over. We're finished, everyone. That was it. That's the story. Appreciate y'all for coming out, hanging out with me for that. It was good. Had a beginning, middle, and end. Has good moral to it. Don't burn people alive, or they'll turn into tigers and make you hang yourself, I guess. Yeah, this is incredibly 80s. This is the thing they used to do in like movies and stuff, is have a full listing of credits before the story starts instead of at the end. They don't do that quite as much anymore. But it has to be every movie. Lost Boys. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, The very 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 red uh, coloring to everything. Yeah, definitely has a Lost Boys vibe to it. Which is an amazing movie. I need to watch that movie again sometime soon. Because that's a really, really good movie. Yeah, I like the idea in that movie of the younger brother, like the little kids. The little kids are like the only ones who know what the hell is going on. And they're the ones who end up saving the day, while the adults are just busy getting lost and losing and being completely oblivious because they don't read enough comic books. If they read more comic books, they would know. Yeah, the Coreys were in that movie. That's right, definitely. They were in a lot of movies together back in the day. Oh, that's a lot of blood for. I dreamt of blood upon the shore, of eyes that spoke of sin. The lake was smooth and deep and black, as was her scented skin. Very nice. Hey kid, if you saw the person, about to walk in the door, you could just hand them the paper instead of throwing it on the wet ground. For reals.
I bet. Just a minute. It lives, I see. Do you want to speak with Lolita?
That sounds like it could be dangerous.
I'm sorry, but Gabriel's allowed. I mean, he's out.
Oh, very cheeky, very cheeky.
You know, you could
I see we're gonna have a sassy assistant.
I don't know you, but you could do better. Bye-bye.
Thanks for covering for me.
Good morning. You look like hell. Did you have another nightmare last night?
Yes, because having nightmares is what I do, apparently. 7th damn night in a row.
I told you, it's
Wow.
the voodoo book you're researching.
That's quite the southern drawl.
Unfortunately, I don't think my readers would go for a horror novel about fluffy bunny rabbits. So voodoo is...
Who does he sound like?
Reader, she lives in Wisconsin, doesn't she?
Bite me.
Hey, what goes on in your bed stays in your bed as far as I'm concerned.
Bill from
I have
True Blood.
messages for you if
That's
you want
it.
them.
Yeah, that's who I was thinking of. Yeah. That it's a very typical Louisianan Cajun kind of accent, I suppose. Okay, so as with all old adventure games, we have a score bar. Every action you do that leads towards getting the good ending, or getting to the ending, gives you points. I'm sure there'll be optional ones that you can miss potentially that will keep you from getting the full score if you don't know what you're doing. So I doubt I'll get all 362 points here. Oh, but they show you where you can get points at. Interesting. Well, I'll try not to rely on that too much, but we'll see. Okay, so move the cursor around to find the pixel you need to click on, as you do with these old adventure games. That's kind of how it works. Double clicking teleports us. Excellent, good. We'll have to wait on that walking animations. Alrighty. Pause button displays the menu. So there's escape. F5 and F7 to load and save or save and load rather, which is typical. Excellent. Alright. Journal button displays Gabriel's journal, which records thoughts as you play. The journal records clues and important information. Cool. The start button displays the special edition content, such as concept art, notes, interviews, and more. Each area shows different special edition content. Okay, so the star here for the special edition stuff is kind of like I guess like a director's commentary type situation. Okay. I don't know how much I'll use that. That sounds more like a thing you do for like your next play, like your second playthrough, or if you played the original, now you're playing this to kind of get some behind the scenes thing. If you're already a fanboy, basically. Button hides all the other buttons on the bottom of the screen. Okay. Inventory bag has your inventory, obviously. Left of your bag is your active item, which you have selected from your inventory. Clicking the item lets you interact. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. The map button teleports you on the map screen. You can also press M to go to the map screen. Okay. Okay. Talk. Hand icon to pick up items and enter your inventory. Okay. To operate icon to interact with objects in the world, such as levers. Okay. Use the active item button to use the displayed item with something or someone. Okay. Oh, that'll be whatever item we have down here in our bag act choice, I suppose. Use the eye icon to look at people or objects. Use the door icon to interact with an object that can you open and close. Let's see how this hotspot thing works. Holy hell. Okay, so it shows you everything. Okay. And there's even stuff in here. Holy shit. Okay.
Gracie's resume. She was way overqualified. And also the only person who applied.
That's very suspicious, Mr. Gabriel Knight. Okay, so when you click on something... Oh, interesting.
I practically own stock in these guys.
He has his pack of plain white tees, everyone. He's got a whole closet full of these things. As you do.
Those keychains were for a promo I tried once, before I realized it was hopeless.
You can't just give up like that.
My spare motorcycle gloves.
Yeah.
Someone left those here after Mardi Gras.
Yes, you understand. Okay, so I see the glittering little tweezers up there, which I assume means it's a collectible.
Someone left those here after Mardi Gras.
Someone left a lot of stuff here after Mardi Gras.
Local interest piece on the store. It didn't garner the sympathy sales I was hoping for.
Okay, so it sounds like he writes a newsletter, but he's also running the bookstore, I assume? That's what we're doing?
I always had a thing for St. George. The one who slew a dragon. Yeah, it's probably bigger than this little guy, though.
Hey, man. Dragons are dangerous in these size. You can't underestimate them just because they're tiny. They can still breathe fire and stuff.
That's from Graham. She likes to think it means someone's watching over me. I'm not so sure about that, but I don't have heart to get rid of it.
Ah, of course, very Catholic.
I'm going to take the tweezers for a bit.
Good. You're beginning to look a bit scruffy.
If you are fixing up your beard with tweezers, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you're doing that efficiently.
I forget where that came from, but seems like a nice place to visit.
What is it? We're looking at Switzerland, maybe?
Just a few self-help books. That one on top was a joke gift from Mosley.
Fear of commitment. Yeah, yeah. I could see where he would need that.
I don't use hairspray. Nope, not me.
I don't believe you, sir. Your hair says otherwise.
Fun times.
It's a signed picture, so apparently he actually knows the woman in that picture. So good for him.
Mind if I borrow the magnifying glass?
No, Sherlock. Just bring it back when we get the next estate shipment.
Hell yeah.
The Blake Backlash series. My literary claim to fame, such as it is.
Was it Blake Backlash? Whew, that's quite the name for it's quite the name for a pseudonym there, because I think that's his. I can't tell if that's like so. Is the book character Blake Backlash, or is the pseudonym that he wrote under Blake Backlash? Because it looks like his author name and then it's the books here. Blood on the Mississippi, and The Barber's Revenge. I wonder if it's like Sweeney Todd.
Not so lucky for the rabbit, was it?
I've heard that line somewhere before.
You can't take 2 steps down Bourbon Street without ending up with a strand of beads.
Very true. Let's see if I've missed anything. Nope, it looks like I've clicked everything. Excellent. Well, that one thing unlocked a whole slew of other things. So
The windows of St. George's Books overlook Bourbon Street.
we got a nice kind of classic voodoo accent there.
Dramatic, isn't it? Gabriel didn't eat for 3 weeks after splurging on that coat. He has a thing for black leather.
Whoa. That seems totally wasteful.
Grace's
Wait.
coat is a simple but classic trench coat. Gabriel hates people with good taste.
Yeah, you think for a detective you'd much rather have this. So are we want to steal her coat?
Leave my coat alone, Gabriel.
No, I need it. The game said I can take it, so I need it for something.
3 snakes in a skull. Gabriel's father painted it.
What a wacky offbeat kind of guy Daddy was.
That's a good thing to think about your father.
Nope. No safe full of money back there.
What? What's that nonsense?
Grace keeps her art supplies here.
Well, let's take him.
Gabriel wouldn't dare touch Grace's oil paints.
I think he would. He seems like that kind of guy.
Cute gargoyle, eh?
I don't know if I go that far.
The gargoyle
It's definitely a gargoyle,
no
though.
function but sheer ugliness.
See, that's
Nothing like, oh,
that-
never mind.
Let's talk to
Life
it.
is too short to talk to ugly statues.
You never know it by the women you date.
Ooh, quite the zinger. Very nice. She's a sassy lady. I like her.
Gabriel opens a cash register to examine the
Wow.
take, or in the case of St. George's Books, the mistake.
There's a whole $18 here, and then a couple of bucks in loose change.
It's a $20 gift certificate left over from yet another dismal failure of a promotion.
I trust you can live without this old gift certificate.
Knock yourself out.
Can I take the money? That's the most important
That
thing.
doesn't seem to work that way. The
Shh,
cash
I-
register contains about $20 in small bills and change.
I wonder if we can take it. I wonder if she needs it for to make change for possible purchases.
Gabriel, that's all the change I have. Touch it and you can kiss your hand goodbye.
Would I do that to you?
Okay, that's kind of what I figured. You need to be able to make change when if someone makes a purchase. So
Grace likes a little banker's lamb. She has the soul of an accountant.
well, she was a good hire then.
The ladder provides access to the uppermost shelves of the bookcase.
As ladders tend to do. As you do if you're a ladder.
If you try to look down my shirt one more time, I'm leaving.
Just trying to refresh my memory.
I know what you're trying to refresh, and it isn't your memory. Get down.
I was kind of just going to try and get to the books up at the top, but
The
okay.
chandelier is
Apparently this is a thing he does often.
All right. He can't afford to replace it.
Don't you lie to me, narrator. You're the only person I can trust around here. Alright, what do we got here? Siddhartha? Which I've heard before, but I'm not sure what it is. Faust? Which is an interesting story about a man who sells the soul to the devil. That doesn't go too well for him,
It's a book about the world of snakes.
as you might think. Selling your soul to the devil is typically not a good idea.
Hey, that's interesting. Snakes can sense their prey by vibration.
Did you know that medieval legends about dragons and giant worms are actually based on snakes? You know, dragons, devils, sea monsters. They've always been associated with snakes.
Grace, get alive.
Yeah, well, especially in They're more snake-like in old Chinese mythology. It feels like in European and stuff, you know, outside of like sea monsters and things like that, but like actual like land dragons in Europe, it feels like they were based more on like a actual lizard than a snake, just because they have their body shapes more like a lizard's, what with the legs and all. They are often drawn to motors and machines for this reason. I wonder if that will come up later.
Gabriel leaves through a German-English dictionary.
Draken means dragons. I wonder if Mosey would know he was being insulted if I called him Draken Breath.
Probably, yeah. I would just assume it if I was him. You know, you have a big obsession with dragons. Thus far, I've noticed.
That once belonged to Gabriel's grandfather. Gabriel has always found it strangely compelling.
Das Lyrik?
Drei Drachen kriegen in meinen Schlaf. Die Seele wühlen sie, lebendig zum Frost. Feurigen Atems, gespaltener Zunge, genießen sie jedes Mal.
That's nice. Kinda creepy, though. Who's the author?
Heinz Ritter.
Hmm.
I'm not sure what it says, but I get the feeling this guy was one super puppet.
That's a nice assumption to make. So, it's something about dragons. We just talked about that. Draken's dragons, but I can't tell beyond that. I don't speak German myself, unfortunately. And that's that for this one.
Blessed caffeine.
Yeah, you gotta have caffeine. That's how that makes the world go round, right? Oh my god, yeah. I definitely need all of that to be animated. I'm sure if I clicked, it would skip it.
Good coffee.
I actually I've taken drinking coffee a little bit more than normal.
For their special appeal. Recent fiction by the biggies. In other words, nothing written by Gabriel.
Oh, your words hurt. Your words hurt, narrator. Anyway, I started drinking coffee more often recently for various reasons, but I can't drink coffee straight. It's far too bitter for me. I have to have milk and sugar in it. So I don't know if I can be called a fan of coffee. If you can only drink something if you put lots of other flavoring in it, do you really like it?
The Aquarius horoscope says, potential storms ahead. Proceed with caution and do not get involved with anything new at this time.
Right.
Should we not be more concerned about the voodoo murders than our horoscope? And yeah, I saw that hit there. It says read the newspaper every day for hints about things that are happening in the world. Yeah, let's read about the voodoo murders. That seems way more way more pertinent. Let's see. 6 murders in 2 months have pushed. Oh, will this read it?
Times dated
There we go.
June 18th, 19th.
No, it just does the horoscope again. 6 murders in 2 months have pushed the residents of New Orleans into a cold state of fear. The crimes have been dubbed the voodoo murders due to the ritual trappings found at the crime scenes. The police have no leads, but they have said in a press statement today that the victims are all out-of-towners. That's cold comfort for natives who have been locking their doors at night and leaving the once rollicking streets of the French Quarter deserted. The mayor has promised a swift resolution to the case, but so far neither the NOPD or the perpetrators seem to be listening. Yeah, turns out the mayor just wanting something to happen doesn't make it happen. It's crazy.
The box has Gabriel's name on it, written in his grandmother's handwriting. Gabriel's father's old sketchbook sits on the top.
Yeah, it's not for energy purposes. It's for what's the technical term? Diuretics, I believe. That's what it's called.
Gabriel looks fondly at his father. Images haunt the pages of Philip Knight's sketchbook. the way they must have haunted his mind. The images touch
Ah.
a deep chord in Gabriel. So familiar are they that he finds it hard to believe they aren't from his own subconscious.
Yeah, so his dad was apparently fairly disturbed person, but a lot of this imagery is stuff we've kind of seen already, right? Uh, the fire with the cat, the big cat, the snake, all the snake imagery, of course. So I'm sure that has no relevance to anything else going on in the world. Let's see what else we got going on here. I don't believe we've looked at the phone just yet. Or Grace, for that matter.
The old desk is one Gabriel picked up near a dumpster. Not too shabby, huh? But okay, maybe it is.
Yeah, you can find some
The old desk
find
is
some
one
good
Gabriel picked up
furniture
near a
dumpster diving.
dumpster. Not too shabby,
Oh,
huh?
that's not what I
But
was
okay,
trying to.
may-
That's not what I was trying to click.
Gabriel would rather use the phone in his studio for privacy.
They don't give me the option. Can we touch her?
Like I haven't tried.
Apparently not. Unfortunate.
Gabriel can't see a way to use that.
Hey, Grace.
Got a minute, Grace?
Are you feeling particularly desperate today? Not no reason, just asking. Okay, so gold messages are very important ones.
What do you know about voodoo?
I didn't know much of anything about it until you started researching it for your book. Now I know that it's active in the city. There's that shop and museum. It
Oh,
can
cool.
clearly be dangerous in the wrong hands. You should be careful investigating it.
Yeah, don't go messing with it if you don't know what it does. Very good sound advice. It's interesting they have actual voice animation. So I wonder if they actually did animations for the mouths for all the lines, or if they just I know there's AI that you can run audio through for your character models, and it kind of mimics the voice acting. I think they did it for a couple of games.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Just what I read in the paper, same as you.
What can you tell me about Nolans?
I've
Nolans.
only been here 2 months, but
That's how you have to
I
say it.
love
That's the correct
so
way.
much more alive than any place I've been. It feels like anything's possible here.
And then you get killed by a zombie.
Tell me about yourself, Grace.
What do you want to know?
How do you like working at St. George's Books?
Yeah, to be honest with me.
It's not exactly a huge intellectual challenge. Although the math in your record books could confuse Einstein.
Yeah, we do a lot of creative accounting here.
Books. And it's a nice way to pay the bills while I explore the city for a summer. If you ever pay me, that is.
Don't ask a woman her age.
Just
Very
tell
big
me
mistake.
anything at all.
Don't do that.
I just got my master's in history and classics. My folks wanted me to go on right away for my PhD, but 18 years of school was enough. I needed a break.
So she's in her early 20s. We can just figure it out from there. We're not going to do that.
What do you do after work?
I either go to my oil painting class or my Tai Chi. You know that.
You can go overboard.
But the
with
player
your
doesn't know it.
yourself stuff. You don't want to alienate us mere mortals.
Oh, I suppose I should just allow my mind and body to atrophy.
Yes.
Works for me. How come we haven't gone out yet?
I'm
'Cause
still
we're,
waiting around for that lobotomy.
Because she's my
As soon as
employee,
get
I guess.
it, I'll let you know, okay?
Fair enough.
How old are you?
Old enough to know about men like you.
Just tell me anything at all.
I came to New Orleans because I'd read so much about it. I thought spending a few months here would clear my head.
Grace looks really different in the second game. Yeah, I can see it being difficult to find actors or actresses that match very specific character looks. he's kind of a standard, you know, chiseled jaw type of guy. So I'm sure there's lots of actors that look like him.
Did you find any good voodoo resources for me?
The best in the city are supposedly the Dixieland Drugstore and the Historical Museum of Voodoo. Both are right here in the French Quarter.
How would I ever manage without you?
You? Give me a break. The devil himself couldn't change you.
Well, if the devil had great legs, perhaps. Like yours.
And a riveting
Yes.
personality, I'm sure. If you need any more research done, just ask. It's not as though we're swamped with customers.
Just as an aside, if I may, I don't know how much this will apply to any of you, but if you're in your own business and you're the boss and stuff like that, you probably shouldn't hit on your employees like this. It's a little bit weird. Maybe crosses a couple boundaries. Could potentially get you in a lawsuit. So should probably not do that.
Do you have messages for me?
Your friend Detective Mosley called. Talkative, isn't he?
Especially with you. What did he want?
He told me to tell you that his mother's maiden name is Humphrey, and that he left some photos for you at the station, at the front desk.
It's about time.
Let me guess.
Why would
This
he?
has to do with the voodoo murders, right? Some kind of inside police information? Did you tell him you'd put him in your new book?
Maybe. A writer has a certain obligation to his readers, you know.
Gabriel, you know you'll never put him in your book. Your main character's a female orthodontist. You're gonna be reincarnated as a pit bull if you keep screwing with your karma.
As long as it's a male pit bull with a real hate big.
That's enough. Thanks.
That's an odd tangent, sir. That's okay. So nice, Gabriel. I don't. Gabriel's a weird dude. So apparently the detective made it very, very clear his mother's maiden name is Humphrey, just out of nowhere for no reason apparently. So I assume that's going to be important for a puzzle later. Humphrey.
Do you have messages for me?
You got a call from someone named Wolfgang Ritter. He was calling from Germany. He
Oh,
told
hey,
me it
that's
was
the
urgent.
the author, isn't it?
Maybe you should give him a call.
Call Germany. Like hell. If it's really important, he'll call back.
Well, fine. Let's just hope he's not with the German lottery for pitiful American authors.
Do I have more
Do you
messages?
have messages for me?
Your grandmother called.
Shouldn't you just give me all these in with one click?
Over there. What did she say? Did she sound good?
She sounded great. We had a
Yeah.
nice little chat about you.
Yeah, very, very.
Praise.
He's a very
I
90s
didn't go
character.
into detail about your cardinal sins. Not that anything about you could surprise her. She adores you anyway.
She's my girl.
And she sent over that box on the table for you.
Yeah, we got that already. More messages?
Do you have messages for me?
Dana called and Susie left a message about a lawsuit.
Oh.
Okie dokie. Well, that's all the messages for now.
Oh, good. Thank you for telling me. All right, so that was all of our options with her exhausted. Now he talked about having a private phone, so I wonder if we could call that Ritter guy.
That doesn't seem to work that way. The phone is cheap, but functional.
That's all you need from a phone, really. All of us with our smartphones these days, we get a little bit spoiled. Oh, okay. I have to actually dial a number. I don't know what that Ritter fellow's number is, so I guess I can't can't dial it. Unfortunate.
I might need a flashlight.
It's possible. Just put it in your invisible and ultra-dimensional pocket that you
A
have.
poster on the wall advertises Mardi Gras, the biggest party of the year in New Orleans.
Nolans. I love that. I love that's how they say it.
Let
It's
sleeping
very great.
lions lie. I got that cheap at a garage sale. Always had a thing for lions.
Yeah, I get that feeling.
The closet is loaded with white
Yeah,
t-shirts.
as I said,
There's one black button down.
white
for those
t-shirts,
fancy occasions.
white t-shirts for every day.
All my clothes look the same, so why change them?
I was gonna put on the fancy one, but you do whatever you want. Can we make the bed? Is that what we're
It's no
doing?
use. I can't sleep.
Oh, I was trying to make the bed, sir. Your bed's a bit of a mess.
It's Gabriel's bed, unmade as usual.
What is this we have?
A little cold bubbly and brie cheese is about all Gabriel's fridge ever has in it.
Well, let's look on top. It looks like what the hell is on top of it? It's like some kind of bread or something, a casserole. I can't tell.
Gabriel, shut that refrigerator, please. Oh, I can smell it from here.
Whimmer.
Apparently, she doesn't like the smell of a fine cheese.
The wastebasket overflows with crumpled pages of mediocre glory.
Well, let's take it.
Those pages away, they weren't worth reading.
Fine. Turn on some music then, sir. Oh, that was bizarre.
Do you have men problems?
Yes.
Put a hex on you?
Yes.
Sister
Gabriel likes them.
Through the power of love and the Lord Jesus Christ, she can fix what's ailing you.
Gabriel's desk has been gathering dust since he wrote his last novel.
Do a miracle. But first, I want to talk about doing what's right. Those of you who are out there listening to these radio waves of comfort, you know what I'm talking about.
Sure.
Every day this program reaches out into the darkness and pulls lost souls from the grasp of the devil himself. Oh, but now I don't have to tell you
Jeez,
that the Lord
you have a bit of an ego there, sir.
come cheap, my friend. So I'm
Yeah, you better pay up.
right now, take out an envelope, fill it with whatever you can, and send it today. We both know that doing what's right.
Yes. Giving you all my money, giving me all your money is doing what's right.
Being carried by those dedicated souls who support this ministry with their generous gifts and offerings.
Yeah.
Remember, my friend, faith that costs nothing.
See, that's a message we can all learn.
Simply send your gifts of faith to Reverend Bob, and your name will be blessed. Hallelujah. That's it for this week, friend. Enjoy the wonderful
It's a message we can all learn. I think in this modern era of online.
Annual Gardenia Festival and tea this coming Tuesday at the Sons of Burgundy Hall.
In this modern era of content creation and stuff, and shut the fuck up.
Every title 50%. When you see our selection of prices,
I'm trying to do a bit. I'm trying to tell a joke here.
you're listening to KLEB in Nolens, where we play the best music 24 hours a day. Do you have men problems? Someone put a hex on you?
Okay. As I was gonna say, that's a message for the modern era. You know, if you, with all this content creations and crowdfunding and stuff like that, you know, if you just come by and just watch and never contribute anything, then you are a leech, and you need to reevaluate yourself and how you're a piece of garbage. If you're not giving money directly to the people that you watch online, then you are just the worst person alive. So send me all your money.
Several dozen books, including a few of
Oh, that's
Gabriel's
basically what-
novels,
that's basically where we're
occupy the
going with that.
shelves above his desk. The typewriter. Gabriel,
Yeah.
the typewriter is beginning to accumulate cobwebs.
Should I feel guilty?
Yes, you should.
Nah.
You need to do. You need to write more novels, just like I need to write more videos.
Writer's block.
I hear you. I hear you on that one, sir.
If Gabriel sat down, he might actually have to write something.
Yeah. Shame him. Give him all the shame.
I'll take this hair gel. You never know when you'll need a touch-up.
Oh, I see. He doesn't use hairspray. He uses hair gel. My mistake. I accused him of lying about using hairspray earlier. Apparently, that
need to,
was not a
thanks.
lie.
My bathroom.
Now, of course, you do have to remember, if you do use hair products and stuff, it's not a replacement for actually washing your hair. Some people treat it that way, but that's not how it works. I feel like it would be too hot
Some things I need to do.
to be wearing a jacket like that. but maybe not. You don't have kids yet? Well, you need to work on it, man. That's my deadline. See, you know that's my deadline. You're not fulfilling your end of the bargain. You know that's my deadline, and you're not contributing towards moving that timeline along. So really, it's your fault. Okay, so we can go to our bookstore. We can go to the cathedral, the square, the police station, the Voodoo Museum, and the Dixieland drugstore. So these two places seem like they're just stops that we kind of want to go to, but not necessarily anything. Oh, and then Overlook. I didn't even notice that. Anyway, these two places look like places we could go, but not necessarily something that's time critical. But we apparently are having a good communique with the detective here at the police station, so we should go check him out.
The front windows have iron half grills on them, as if anyone would try to break into a police station.
In regard to that too, let's see. I have
Besides, someone would see him trying.
I have the outline. I have a script outline for that Lovecraft video written. I just have to write the script itself. I have a script finished for a couple of videos. I'm editing one right now, and I'm gonna record two. I'm gonna record two of them after the stream today. And I'll probably write the Lovecraft one tomorrow. Write the script for it tomorrow. I took yesterday off of work.
They're not nearly as cool as Gabriel's bike.
Of course not. I took yesterday off of work just for my personal time, and I used that time to write a bunch of stuff and edit a bunch of stuff. So yeah. Actually, the Dark Souls video is what I recorded. That's what I'm editing right now. I have the audio all chopped up and done. I just have to cut the video up, cut the video of the gameplay up to match the audio.
If Gabriel wants to talk to Moses, he can go in through the front door.
And then the other videos are for
That window leads to Mosley's office.
the other videos are for the other type of content I'm trying to get done. So okay, so we have a way to sneak into Mosley's office. That's good.
That's Mosley's office.
Yeah, Graveyard Keeper. I do need to get on. I haven't played that game in forever, so I need to collect more footage for it.
Interesting design for a trash can. Must have been on sale at Cops R Us.
Hello, Wolfer. Yeah, definitely.
Not going to look any better somewhere else.
I was kind of want to loot the garbage can, but okay.
The swinging door connects the lobby and office areas.
I have a good feeling they're not going to let me just walk back there.
A portrait of the Narlands chief of police, a fine, upstanding citizen. In other
I don't know
words,
about that.
Nothing like Gabriel.
In my experience, the police chiefs are never fine, upstanding citizens.
No one goes back there until I say so, mister.
Oh, sorry.
As expected, I didn't figure he'd let us walk back there.
The bulletin board is littered with everything from wanted posters to flyers. There's a temperature gauge on the wall near Mosley's office.
Don't touch. Never touch. That's what that sticker is there. It's got a little post-it note above it. Don't touch this damn thermostat. He's the dad of the office, apparently. He controls the thermostat. Yeah, I'm trying to get more productive. I know I'm not very productive with stuff lately, but I'm trying to get more productive. I just have to. Oh, excuse. I just have to work through my own crap.
The desk sergeant looks like a poster boy for heart disease. 30 extra pounds between his armpits and his belt, and a complexion the consistency of gray oatmeal. In other words, a typical product of good southern cooking.
That's true. Especially if you fit a lot of gravy into your diet. Can we take him?
Got a forklift?
Oh, I don't. So I guess that's a no.
Got a second, officer?
What can I do you for?
What do you know about voodoo?
Me? Nothing. I'm a Catholic boy.
Of course you are. You look it.
What can you tell me about knowledge?
Is that racist?
I'll tell you, I'm glad as hell it's not Mardi Gras. If it weren't for that 1 month a year, being a cop in New Orleans would be a real pleasure. As it
Well, that's how it works,
I'd
right?
rather stick behind this desk.
That's how it works, right? That's the idea for the Purge movies too. I mean, at least initially. The idea is if you let everyone kind of go nuts for one kind of one narrow time frame, like just let them go crazy, do whatever they want, then the rest of the time they won't be as much of inclined to do those things because they get to vent that out in a designated time slot. What do you know about voodoo? It reminds me of a babe. Oh, the babe. Oh. Who do you do? The one about the babe?
Who, me? I'm the desk sergeant, Frick. Why?
Frick?
Something like that.
Right. You got a problem with that?
Not at all.
I didn't piece it together. His last name's Frick. That's funny.
Hey, nice precinct.
Did you know your last name is a code name for the F word?
Means more to me than you could know.
Well, I'm glad I told you then. If I knew it meant something to you, I would have complimented the place earlier.
I was supposed to pick up some photos from Detective Mosley at the front desk.
Is that right? And who are you?
Humphrey.
My name is Knight.
Wait, no, shit.
Gabriel Knight.
Yeah, I got something for you.
Hello, you Bond?
As soon as you're done talking, I'll give it to you.
I don't think I want it anymore.
I'm here to see Detective Mosley.
He's out at a crime scene. Sorry.
Oh, well then.
Where's the crime scene? Is it related to the voodoo murders?
Crime
Yes,
scene
tell me everything you're not supposed to tell me.
is confidential.
No, tell me.
Any more looky-loos than are probably already
You can look.
there.
You can trust me, man. You can trust me. I am trustworthy.
Here's that envelope for you, Gabriel Knight.
Oh, he wasn't joking. I thought he was joking about giving me something when I stopped talking. I thought he was talking about, like, punching me in the face or something, but apparently not.
Gabriel opens the manila envelope and finds 2 photographs.
Yeah, yeah. I knew that much. So sorry, man. I just couldn't remember exactly how the song went.
Graduation from the police academy. He had hair then.
I believe it's from okay. Well, that's not quite what I was trying to do.
One of the photos from Mosley is an official voodoo murders crime scene shot.
I believe that's the
Graphic close-up of a victim.
I also believe that intro Starbane is that's from the magic the opening to the Magic Dance song, right?
One of the photos from Mosley is an official
Oh, wow.
voodoo murders crime scene shot.
He's missed himself a
Graphic
heart.
close-up of a victim.
See, he's missing the heart, and it looks like we have a bunch of chicken feathers thrown around. So they apparently also did some chicken sacrifice.
The magnifying glass is an expensive one with an inlaid jade handle, an heirloom from Gabriel's grandfather. The tweezers from the bookshop are an old stainless steel pair that Gabriel had forever. Gabriel got the flashlight free in the mail when he ordered a magazine subscription. It works though.
He got
at the
a
moment.
he got a flashlight from a magazine subscription. What the?
Gabriel looks fondly at his father's sketchbook and charcoal pencil.
That's weird.
The $20 gift certificate for St. George's looks pitifully new and unused.
Well, you have to give it to somebody to use it.
The jar contains frou-frou hair gel.
Frou-frou, huh? Let's combine the frou-frou and the magnifying glass. The combine button allows you to combine two items by clicking them. All combinable items are highlighted in blue. If your active item is combinable, it will be highlighted in green. If it's not combinable, highlight combine items. Click proper combinable items. Fuck. So how do you... Oh, I'm not gonna... We'll get to something that we can combine later, I'm sure. Anyway, we got our photos. I'm so glad we have a photo of a gruesome murder. Sounds good. I guess we can go do our research at the Voodoo Museum.
On the door of the museum is a sign saying closed. Their hours list that they will open again tomorrow.
Okay, then I guess we're not doing that.
The Dixieland drugstore is closed until tomorrow morning.
What the hell? Okay, I'm not going anywhere I want to go. Screw it. Nowhere. We're going nowhere. We're just gonna stay here.
The sign says the overlook's closed for repairs until June 21st.
Okay. Let's go to the square. I guess. I've tried everywhere else.
A police officer is either off duty or patrolling the park, or both.
Don't do off-duty patrolling, cops. Or work your shift and then go home.
Gabriel prefers his own bike. Besides, even more so they couldn't get him out of that one.
I'm sure you could. Hello, ma'am. Yeah, let me talk to you. Oh, well, I guess not. I was kind of wanting to talk to her a little bit there, but
You white-faced geek, you want to eat my fist?
holy shit. That was unnecessarily violent.
Keep moving.
Holy hell, dude. What was that about?
That jazz band is pretty good. Of course, most jazz bands in New Orleans are.
Yeah, if you're playing the public square and you suck, they probably would have chased you off by now.
The band isn't paying any attention to Gabriel.
Fair enough.
A lone drummer beats out a haunting rhythm on a large African drum.
Well, that's not large. The large ones are the size of a person. Oh, wait.
Hey there, nice beat. I dig it.
The drummer does not respond.
Hey
You
there,
white-faced
nice
geek,
beat.
you want to
I
eat my
dig it.
fist?
The drummer does not respond.
That was interesting. It sounded like the radio on the cop's radio here was about to give us like a hint on where we were supposed to go for the crime scene. Maybe not. Yeah, see. I wonder if it will tell us where we're supposed to go. Because we kind of, it sounds like we need to get to that crime scene, but we have no idea where it's actually at the moment. It'd be interesting. That would be something that old game like this would do, is make you sit in a spot for like 3 minutes waiting for something in order to progress. There are adventure games to do that, by the way. I believe I believe one of the King's Quest 5, I think, does that actually. There's a part towards the end of the game where you have to sit in the room for like 3 minutes in order to start to progress onwards, and then there's no idea. I don't know how in the hell you're supposed to know that you need to do that, but
It's one of those mines.
it's
Oh, boy.
required to progress the game. It's very interesting.
Since Gabriel can't read lips, he's disinclined to start a conversation.
We'll listen to the bot immediately after.
Inventors always with their instruments is having a good old time on the lawn. Funny how
You
catchy
white-faced
that
geek,
toe
you
tap
want to
can
eat my
be.
fist?
Who the fuck keeps saying that? I will end your life.
I don't need any flowers. They'd probably just get crushed on my back anyway.
I'm too manly for flowers.
Handsome, isn't he?
Well, gonna look
Nice
at the flowers. Yeah, real men don't like flowers. Flowers are for women. I'm too manly for flowers. I'm a real man. See, I hate flowers. I'm a man. A man.
Nice flowers. Not that a real man would notice something like that.
Yeah. Real men are about actual grease.
You white-faced
I
geek,
never.
you want to eat
Leave me
my fist?
alone, you man.
Yeah, man. Where is he? There's the buff dude.
People seem to be
Holy shit! What the fuck? Okay.
He's not my type.
Oh, you sure? He seems like a nice
I
guy.
would if I had enough time to.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that was a waste of time. Excellent. So I think the only place we have left is the cathedral and the bookstore. Alright. As the bot said, I should take a break. For momentarily. Won't be very long. Very, very short. I'm going to drink some water. Stretch it a little bit. So, give me just a moment. swear. I need to get I need to get new PC fans for my computer case. It seems like this one over here has got a high pitched. The one of them has a high pitched whistling noise. It started making. So, yay! More expenditures. I don't like having money. I must spend it all. Is this normal for a church?
Flags of the world are displayed from the upper story. A promotion of universal harmony, no doubt.
As long as you're Catholic. If your country isn't Catholic, then fuck you.
At least the cherub is an aesthetic way of asking for donations.
Let's give them donations.
Gabriel might need the goodwill, but he can't afford to make a donation right now.
You gotta sacrifice your earthly goods for
Curtain confessionals are
for your place in heaven.
Old-fashioned presence on the left of the nave. Someone is in that confessional. Gabriel will have to wait.
Can we pose? Can we get the other one and pose as the preacher?
Someone is in that confessional. Gabriel will have to wait.
Damn.
The chancel of St. Louis Cathedral consists of a raised dais, an altar, 2 pedestals, and a choir area.
I know, I can see it. Okay.
Rows of pews line each side of the nave's aisle.
Nave aisle. I guess we're... Okay, I guess we're done. Go back to the bookstore.
Hello,
Seems like...
beautiful. It's me.
The excitement of seeing you is killing me.
Sounds like it. You sound like you're about to die. I got an idea.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
What do you know?
You won't.
Okay, so no. She knows nothing. I have an idea, but I don't know that it's something that I need to be doing. Here. Look at this old photo I have.
Does this mean anything to you?
It's your friend Mosley. Why?
Oh, no reason.
Hey, you want to see a dead body?
You want to see something really cool?
Oh,
Ow.
that's disgusting. That's
Yeah.
really
I was gonna say, I don't think she,
That's great, isn't it?
I didn't think she'd want to see it.
Somebody ought to lock you up.
Okay, yeah. That's a... Let's not be quite so blasé about this, sir. So what the hell am I supposed to do then? Okay, I don't need to watch this every time I leave the office.
I've got some things I need to do.
Good luck.
So... Can I sneak into Mosley's office? That'd be something, wouldn't it?
If Gabriel wants to talk to Mosley, he can go in through the front door.
No, I can't. They won't let me in.
That window.
He's not here. That's why I was trying to break in. Hey, do you want to see this? Wait, are you going to be cool with me having this picture?
Does this mean anything to you?
Hey, where'd you get that?
Nowhere.
Well, you shouldn't have that. Put it away before I decide to keep it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Woofer. We've solved every mystery in the game already. I am a master detective.
Does this mean anything to you?
It's a police academy graduation photo. What of it?
Just checking.
I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do. So I think I would use the magnifying glass to
A uniformed officer of the NOPD.
I think I'd use the magnifying glass to more examine those pictures, but apparently it doesn't work. You don't do that.
Officer, can I ask you some questions?
Desk sergeant's right over there.
I know nothing. I am a beat cop. I know nothing. Oh, okay, so I was supposed to do that. The motorcycle cop in the park has a police band radio on his mic. If only I could get him to leave it for 5 minutes, I might be able to find out where the crime scene is. Okay, so that was what I was supposed to do. You just can't overhear it. You have to actually get him to leave his bike somehow. I wonder if we could it sounds like this guy wants to start a fight.
He's not my type.
Because I thought it was him. Was it somebody else that's trying to start a fight?
A bronze statue of Andrew Jackson marks the center of Jackson Square.
Hey, bro. Nice horse.
Yeah. The best horse. Oh.
You white-faced geek, you want to eat my fist?
He's not my...
Can I interact with the mime at all?
Since Gabriel can't read lips, he's disinclined to start a conversation.
Yes, definitely Woofer. I'm completely lost already. This is definitely a
One of those mine.
there's definitely a old school point and click adventure. I'm already lost. We're not even that far into the game. So it sounds like I need to agitate these two guys to get into a fight with one another, but I don't really have anything to do that.
Knock it off, you, before I shove this washboard down your throat.
Okay, so everyone hates this mime.
Okay.
So it feels like I need to do something with... Do something with the... Fuck. Do something with the mime, but... Yeah. The Sierra games would definitely die. They'll make you die. So I wonder if... Can I... How do I... It feels like the
I don't need any flowers.
it feels like you need to get the mime into an altercation with somebody, but I can't seem to do it. Maybe Woofer. It doesn't seem like I had the option.
Never.
Question?
Leave me
Not now,
alone.
buddy,
You,
I'm
you,
busy.
you man.
I should have noticed that. Thanks. Yeah, right.
You think? Okay, the mime is. Oh no! Fuck's sake!
Knock it off, you, before I shove this washboard down your throat.
See, I can't interact with the mime at all while he's doing stuff with other people. While the mime is doing things to other people, I can't click on him.
Well, I never.
I
Leave me
would if
alone.
I had
You,
enough
you,
time
you
to.
man.
See, I can't. Yeah, so. Yeah, I don't. That's the thing too. Is I'm not sure exactly what the game mechanics allow for. See, my thought was, I thought maybe I could get the mime to maybe follow me, like he follows everyone else around, but he doesn't seem to want to do that.
You white-faced geek, you want to eat my fist?
People seem to.
He's not my I
I can't like set up anything here. fuck, I didn't... I clicked the exit sign on accident.
Gabriel, a police officer is the
Yeah, I can't get him to... I can't talk to him to make him leave.
Could I ask you a few questions?
Not now, buddy. I'm busy.
I should have noticed that. Thanks.
Maybe I can keep,
Yeah, right.
Maybe I can keep bothering him?
Could I ask you a few questions?
Not now, buddy. I'm busy.
I should have noticed that.
Okay.
Thanks.
So no, it gives the same response.
Yeah,
White-faced geek,
right.
you want to eat my fist?
See what I must be not interacting with something I can interact with.
a wrought iron
Climb the
Gabriel
fence.
can't bend the bars. He's too big to fit through.
Okay, so now I can't climb the thing here. You can't use the... I don't think I can use the thing that right now.
Mind if I use your radio?
What are you, nuts? Forget it.
Yeah. Yeah, so
You
There's a
white-faced
police
geek,
van
you want to
radio
eat my
on that
fist?
bike.
yeah, the whole idea is that you need to get him away from the bike. Okay, so that's what I thought. So let's see, just check. Yeah, you need. It seems like you need to get the mime to the bike. But I don't know how to.
Since Gabriel can't read lips,
Will you follow me now? No, follow me.
You white-faced geek, you want to eat my fist?
Yeah, he was for a second, but he got distracted.
since Gabriel
Okay, come on. Okay, so I just need to keep him following me and not let him distracted by these people that are patrolling around. Okay. So he was getting distracted by the other people, so that's why he stopped following me.
Hey, cut that out. I told you to stop that. All right, mister, you want some of this? Why, you little...
Run him away. Run him away. He's the killer and you're a survivor. Run. Okay. Nice. Now we can use the radio to find where the crime scene's at.
Gabriel picks up the headset and listens.
Ambulance 91, have you located the crime scene? I've radioed for you 3 times.
Wow.
North of the Lake Retreat Country Club? South, Lakeside Drive. North of the Piedmont Pier, south of the Country Club.
I know exactly what that is.
Clouds out here today or what? Good thing this guy's already dead.
You white-faced geek, you want to eat my fist?
Must have been hallucinogens in the coffee this morning.
Or voodoo magic.
Here or something. Hey, I see a squad car. I got him, Molly. Thank God. Have a good one, 91.
Interesting.
Hey, you, get away from that bike.
I already have everything I need. You're too late, officer. I know everything. Ha 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 ha. Now I need my mouse cursor, which is not showing up. That was weird. The Greater Nolans map. Let's go to the crime scene we're not supposed to be at. I'm sure they will be excited and thrilled that we're here. Hey guys, let me walk through your murder scene.
Mostly?
Huh? Knight, you wiener, I told you not to call me that.
Feeling jumpy?
Who, me? Don't be stupid. How'd
Hello.
you find me?
Oh, I was just driving by.
Uh-huh. Well, I guess I can let you see it for the book. But
Yeah, for the book.
huh?
Yeah, definitely the guy is standing right there. Just trapped through the crime scene. No problem. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Definitely another voodoo murder. Same MO and no freaking clues.
Yeah,
Still
well, for
waiting
that,
on an ID
we're
for
deep.
the
We're
body.
deep in the
It's
French.
disgusting. Isn't this a rather public area for this kind of thing?
Yeah, they're freaking ghosts, these guys. Lakeshore Drive isn't exactly the 10 expressway, but it is open to the public. No reports and nothing.
Uh-oh, we're in trouble now.
Who the hell is that?
Yes, Louisiana. That's right. It's Nolans.
What's going on, officer?
Detective Mosley, ma'am. We got a little problem here, but nothing for you to be concerned about.
I see. Thank you, Detective. And good day, gentlemen.
I'm in love.
I believe she was sitting on us.
That's Molly Aghetti. She's about as far out of your reach as the moon. Probably on her way to meet some guy with a yacht right now.
We'll see about that.
The lake's a popular place for country clubs.
If she's out here a lot, maybe she saw something or heard something.
Nah,
I should-
nobody ever sees or hears nothing.
I should definitely go
Told you.
question her.
Besides, you just don't go around bothering people like her.
We've about wrapped it up, sir.
Well, let's get the meat wagon moving.
What was
then.
that? That
Stick
was.
around and take notes for the book if you want. Watch out for the muck and the water moccasins, though. If you want to talk, I'll be at the station tomorrow.
Thanks.
Everything's tomorrow. Nothing's today. What's with today? No one wants to do anything. All the businesses are closed. Nobody's here to talk to. I just feel like
There's nothing
so
worth magnifying in that particular location.
sure.
There's a pattern to the lines in the sand, but only one small area is clearly defined.
No, Starbane, you're not supposed to. No, this caution tape is there for a reason. They usually have police officers patrolling the area to make sure people don't get in, especially with a high-profile murder scene
Gabriel
like
can't
this.
take the lines without some help.
Well, it's a good thing I have a sketchbook.
Let me try to copy this down.
Yeah, you do that.
Gabriel can't see a
Ugh, that's a lot of blood.
Yeah, the cops don't. Like I said, like I was saying when I was talking about him coming in, the cops really dislike people contaminating the crime scene. It could cause huge issues legally down the line.
With me, and I don't want to.
So they don't like having people just show up.
That doesn't work.
Looks like there was something here. I should take a closer look.
We'll use the magnifying glass if we have to. Looks like there's shoe prints or something here, right? Yeah, there's definitely shoe prints. I guess they're for the officers, perhaps. Ooh, what's this?
The marks are actually deep indentations in a regular mesh pattern.
It's like a net. The ultimate pixel hunting. These leaves are important. I need to take some. No. The leaves are not important, unfortunately. Okay, so this is where I started, I think. one, then over a punch. Yeah. Oh, there we go.
It looks like a scale of some sort.
Oh, nice.
The scale is too...
Fine.
Gabriel carefully uses the tweezers to take the small, iridescent scale.
I think it's a snake scale, but it beats the hell out of me what kind.
Definitely. That's exactly how it works.
Gabriel is on the
Woofer.
sand and clay shores of Lake Pontchartrain.
Pontchartrain.
Got to see who the voodoo murderers really are.
Okay, so we're gonna save real quick because they said there were water moccasins around here, so we definitely don't want to
The banks of Lake
mess with that.
Pontchartrain are rich with clay deposits.
Well, let's just pick us up some clay. Maybe I'll make some clay sculptures later. I need to make clay sculptures to help alleviate my Lynx disease.
Some of this clay with me.
I have a pretty serious case of Lynx, everyone, so I need to make sure I work with this clay.
Lake Pontchartrain is impressive. It measures 24 miles across and stretches as far as the eye can see. Lake Pontchartrain is scenic, but you really wouldn't want to swim in it.
Recreate scenes from a notebook? No, thank you. I'm good.
Lakeshore Drive runs around the entire lake.
I actually haven't seen Notebook for a while, so I'm not familiar with the clay scenes from there.
But it's still a public road.
It's a very narrow thing to click on the police tape. There we go.
Police tape marks off the crime scene.
We have a interactable with it too, so it looks like we can take some.
The crime scene tape might get an interesting reaction from Grace.
Aw,
but really,
come on.
Gabriel should
It's already broken right here. Like, it's already broken. Like, there's no reason to worry about it. Okay, so I think we're good to go here. I've kind of examined everything. I probably can't do anything with the blood, I don't imagine. So I think we're good to leave. Go back to our
Hey, Grace.
yeah.
Here I am.
Go back to
Oh boy, party time.
yeah, that's right. I'm a walking party magnet.
Welcome mat is well worn. Unfortunately, that's only because Gabriel picked it up secondhand, not because of the stampede of customers. There could be a secret passage under the doormat, but we didn't have time.
That's unfortunate. That would have really spiced the place up, I think.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Okay, so we still don't have new messages. Did we talk to her about snakes? I forget.
Do you know anything about snakes?
Doing a family tree, Gabriel?
Wow.
Very funny. I mean,
My dad was an
really,
upstanding
scaly
man.
old
I
brothers.
thank you very
I would
much.
have thought you'd find them empathetic.
Mm-hmm. I know very little about reptiles of any kind, and prefer to keep it that way. I think there's a book on snakes around here somewhere, though.
That's true.
Okay, thanks. Could you do some research for me?
Sure, what?
Yeah. Check out this woman I want to bang. Let me know about her.
Could you see what you can find out about a woman named Malia Getty?
The name Getty sounds familiar. What's your interest in her?
Oh, just, you know.
I'm in love.
Stuff about the voodoo murders. If you can get an address.
Mm-hmm. The murders, right. I'll see what I can find out. Well, it's about closing time.
Yeah, I want to.
Good night, Gracie.
Good night, Gabriel. And
Yeah.
try not to drink, okay?
Oh, thanks for that advice. I'll give that a shot, I suppose. Have you ever considered not dreaming? Yeah, if you have chronic nightmares, just don't dream. Easy. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Holy shit. She's unlocked the secrets. Oh, this again. Excellent. I want more women turned into tigers in my life. Yeah, we keep seeing that pendant. So is this going to be the same thing every... Is it the same dream every night? I guess so. You should probably be a little concerned about that. Okay. A mask I wore as I approached. I was not what I am. Oh, I was what I am not. Oh, sorry. I can't read. A mask I wore. Oh, fuck. It's gone. Oh, shit. It said stuff. You saw it. There were words.
Good morning. Don't you look swell today? Actually, swollen. So have some. There's a fresh pot on the table. Seriously, you look like
Yes,
hell.
Gabriel
Your
is definitely
hair sticking
swollen.
straight up like a... Oh, it always does that. Never mind.
Ha ha.
Did you dream about the fire and the hanged guy and that lion thing last night?
Leopard, not lion. Did you get anything on Malia Getty?
Well,
The
I
different
did
types of
get an
animals.
address, but you're a little out of your league here, big fella. The Gettys own 3 local hospitals, just to name a few of their assets. They run in very high circles.
Did you get an address?
I got the address. I suppose this has nothing to do with the fact that Malia Getty is incredibly gorgeous. I should have known you wouldn't go for a rich, ugly socialite.
Look,
And
man.
that address is?
Hey, far be it from me to postpone your total humiliation. It's 557 West Ingram. That's the Garden District. Estate City.
That's all I wanted to know. And yes, my dear, Malia Getty is the most dangerous-looking diversion I have ever seen.
I was gonna make a comment. It's like, look, if she looks gorgeous to you, that's on you. I didn't know this at all. That she was attractive. You know, that's you. If you think that's what she's good looking. I mean.
Times dated June 19th, 1993. A front page article describes the most recent of the voodoo murders. Gabriel scans it but learns nothing new. The article reiterates that the voodoo aspect of the crime is faked. Gabriel shivers. It looked real enough to him. Elsewhere,
It sure did.
there's an article about the history of Jackson Square, called the Plaza d'Armes under French rule. It was
I was gonna
used for
read it.
executions, firing squads, hangings, even impalements and breaking on the wheel. Yikes! Of course, these
Yeah, that's
it's mostly
sure.
a hangout for
That's the
tourists,
reaction I would have to that.
musicians, and local artists. Gabriel also scans the
A whole
Aquarius
different form of
horoscope
torture.
for the day. Chances of a dark star rising on this day. Do not trust your instincts.
I feel a dark star rising, all right.
Is he? talking about the Getty lady, or what the hell is? How do you turn Dark Star Rising into sexual euphemism? That's weird. I don't know, Wilfred. That's what I was about to ask. Like, how do you even ignore your instincts, right? Like, they're instincts. You can't just not do it. This is an instinctual reaction. I guess we just have to mentally shut down. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Walk through Jackson Square. Tourists and residents alike love Jackson Square, the French Quarter park that is all thing to all people. I think you missed an S there. It's a respite from the heat, a spot for a picnic and lunch, a place to walk the dog or sell one's artistic talents. You can lounge on the grass and enjoy a rendition of Saints in true New Orleans style any day of the week. Few know that the history of Jackson Square is a bloody one, called La Plaza d'Armes. I can't speak French, sorry. Under French rule, it was used for public executions, firing squads, hangings, bailment, breaking wheel. It's a reminder, the dark side of New Orleans is never far away. Okay. Yeah, if you yeah, well, if you, I guess that's true. If before you act, you stop and think about the thing first. I guess you can ignore your instincts, but what if that's your instinct? Oh, I thought maybe we could thought maybe now that we had the scale we could do stuff, but maybe let me look up the snake, a snake that might have that kind of scale, but I guess not. Yeah, too deep of thoughts. I agree with you on that. We need to dumb ourselves down a little bit. Like we're playing Gabriel Knight here. The Gabriel Knight is not a thinker. He's a doer, and we're thinking too deep about stuff. So we got a call the other day from that German author, but it doesn't look like they called us again. So, oh well, too bad. Yeah, again, I really don't need to see this animation every time I leave the office.
I'll be back later.
Have fun.
Thoughts with the chat featuring Gabriel Knight? Yeah. That's what we should do. I agree. Alright, so now we can go to the museum and the Dixieland drugstore. They should be open today.
Welcome, my friend. Hello. I am the proprietor, Dr. John.
Aren't you the gentleman who plays a drum at the city square?
I would be happy to assist.
Great. My name is Knight, and I'll probably take you up on that.
A street drummer has settled outside the museum.
He's here for ambiance.
Gabriel can't do anything with a drummer on the street.
You can't be in the voodoo shop and not have a nice drum playing.
Fascinate Gabriel and also make his skin crawl. A flyer advertising Magenta Moonbeam, a local voodooian. Her parlor is on the
Voodooian.
corner of
That's an interesting name.
Orleans and Dauphine.
Now we have a new place to go. And that's someone's severed hand. I believe it was called Hands of Glory.
It wouldn't be much of a voodoo museum without a voodoo doll.
Very true.
This coffin is so small.
You're right, let's pry it open. I don't have anything to pry open with. Oh, unfortunate.
A waste of some perfectly good wine, if you ask me.
You have to sacrifice it to the spirits to gain their trust.
They lend a certain psychotic ambiance, no?
No. My computer completely froze up there when I first clicked on that, so apparently the black candle is a big deal. Yeah, just, you know.
Will that look sacrilegious?
A little bit. You take a Christian cross and you tie a looks like a frog to it. I think that's everything. Yep. I don't. I actually don't know. If I would assume not, but that doesn't mean that it's not. That is not the case. I think the issue is trying to prove that you acquired those stuff through legitimate means from willing participants and didn't just like kill somebody for their parts, which I guess is always the issue.
Rub it and make a wish, a card says.
Funny, I say the same thing to women.
Does it ever work out for you? Does that line ever work, Gabriel? If it does, I need to try it.
I wish Malia Getty were mine forever. Really, I mean it.
What was that?
Huh? Nothing.
You need to be more careful with how you phrase your wishes.
It's an electrical switch.
Well, let's go flip it. I'm sure he won't mind.
What does this do?
Turn that thing off.
Oh, sorry.
We have air conditioning, you see.
Yeah, I see.
Well, you probably shouldn't have an open export of air to the
There's
fan
a
there.
beaten up old fan in the window. It's silent at the moment.
It sounded like there was something in there.
The fan is entrenched in the window frame.
Well, yeah, sure, but
The fan might operate, but not.
it's not like there was
that way.
something in the dang thing.
Gabriel can't see. That doesn't seem.
Okay, fine.
The back wall displays various voodoo items, such as offerings of fruits to the voodoo deity.
I actually, I'm thinking about it. I think they sell shrunken heads at some places, but they're not from. I don't think they're from actual people. I think they're fakes. Hopefully.
Even if that were for sale, Gabriel couldn't afford it.
Well, I mean, if somebody offered to let you
The pole is
use their
solidly
hands
connected to the
post-mortem,
floor.
then
An authentic-looking
like I
pole
don't know why there would be an
box is
issue with
centered
that.
around the room. Authentic what? Gabriel isn't sure.
The only issue with that kind of stuff is you can't, like I said, you can't. Yeah, there's severe difficulties with verifying that you got you got it with their consent. You know, because they're dead. It's not like you can ask the person.
A very large, very formidable-looking snake is secured in a plexiglass cage. The snake is too far.
Aw.
The python is quite dangerous. I would stay back if I were you.
Thanks for the advice.
You can provide your body.
That way.
You can provide your body for all kinds of things.
Large, elaborate
So.
drums occupy a corner of the museum.
Please, do not touch the drums. They are authentic.
Authentic what?
Drums. Do not touch them.
Do not touch authentic drums. You may touch only fake drums.
Dr. John is a huge man.
He is a fairly big guy.
If his manner weren't so pleasant, he'd be intimidating.
Oh, hello, kitten. I thought you were the bio kitten that was in here earlier. Honestly.
Given the man's size, that doesn't seem advisable.
They had a different avatar though, so I guess I should have guessed.
Could I ask you a few questions?
That is why I am here.
Yeah, he runs a museum, and that's where he's here to answer questions.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
The killings in the newspaper. I know they have nothing to do with true voodoo in New Orleans.
What do you think of New Orleans?
It is the only city in the United States, as far as I am concerned.
You need to look at a map then, sir, because I hate to tell you, but there's lots of other
Do you know anything
towns.
about snakes?
Ah, you have perhaps noticed the museum snake, Mr. Knight? They are beautiful
It's yeah,
creatures,
yeah. I need to work on that survey.
and the tourists seem to associate them with voodoo.
Well, yeah, but you can change your name. Well, at least some people can change their name. I've seen people change their name on YouTube, although apparently I'm not allowed to.
Why did you open a voodoo museum?
The subject has fascinated me all my life, and I wanted to help preserve the cultural heritage it represents.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you know, when your culture gets kind of starts getting highlighted by pop culture, it starts to get warped and kind of misconstrued.
What kind of background in voodoo do you have?
Discord memes.
Let us just
Cool.
say I cut my teeth on it, Mr. Knight. It is in my blood.
Do you do anything besides run the museum?
No,
What else is there?
the museum does not make me a rich man.
Voodoo is life.
But my material needs are simple. I prefer to focus on my one true interest in life.
Voodoo is life.
What are your own religious beliefs?
My beliefs are too personal and too complex to discuss with a layman, Mr. Knight.
Which means nothing good.
Just tell me anything.
I am originally from the West Indies myself, you know.
Really? What brought you to New Orleans?
I was drawn here for personal reasons.
I heard they let me kill people if I came here, and as long as I did it for religious reasons.
Just
So
tell me anything.
I am a vegetarian.
Really? I can't imagine living without meat.
That must be the hunter in you, Mr. Knight.
yeah.
Actually, I can't think of a thing.
Then let us discuss something else.
The what?
So how's the museum business?
Those who truly seek to understand are few, Mr. Knight. But even one can be an audience.
Sounds about like my shop.
What?
Can you tell me about voodoo?
Historical voodoo, or the voodoo currently practiced in the city.
What's the difference?
Tell me about historical voodoo.
Very well. I will start at
Oh
the
my god.
beginning, Mr.
Okay, so we're
Knight,
gonna be here for a while.
and we'll go on from there at your prompting.
Sounds good.
As you may know, voodoo is a grassroots religion, formed by the mixing together of many different African tribal religions and Anglo religions, such as Catholicism or Protestantism. In other words,
Oh, I just realized
it is a
I-
religion born of the African slave trade. But African slaves were imported
Hopefully
not
that
only
helped.
by the United States, but also into the West Indies, where the French and Spanish ran plantation islands. Prior to 1803, the New Orleans area was owned by France. The French Creole in those days owned many African slaves.
And they
But
brought the voodoo
Creole
with them.
did not permit their slaves to gather, giving no chance for voodoo to breed here natively. The Creole also knew enough about the corrupted pagan practices of the West Indies slaves to ban the importings of slaves from that region.
See, I didn't think they made that much of a concerted effort towards suppressing it, but I guess they have a reason. I guess they would have a reason for doing so.
So how did voodoo come to New Orleans?
After the Louisiana Purchase,
Gabby Man awarded game? Yes. I mean, it's a point and click adventure game, so it's definitely gonna be a little bit wordy.
Around the same time, a slave revolt occurred in Santo Domingo, what is now Haiti. Between the lifting of the ban and the Haitian revolt, West Indies slaves began pouring into New Orleans. Some of them were free people of color, freed or escaped slaves. Some came with their white owners who were fleeing from the revolt.
So they were free before they were free here, I guess. That's
What happened when the West
unfortunate.
Indies slaves got here?
They brought voodoo with them. The native slaves were more than enthusiastic about embracing it. It gave them power, Mr. Knight. If only in the form of a
Yeah.
communal bond. Among the first meeting places were the Bayou St. John and the Shore of Link Pontchartrain. The early voodoos were heavy snake worshippers, worshipping the one they called the Great Zombie.
Hey, zombies. Yeah, not the zombies we think of, but other types of zombies, obviously. Yeah. So yeah, it's a very powerful thing to have something that can connect you with other people in a real way. So that's what voodoo did for slaves historically,
Tell me more
I
about
suppose.
historical voodoo.
By
voodoo activities were beginning to cause fear among the white slave owners. An ordinance was passed to forbid slave gatherings except in designated public areas at designated times. The time was Sunday afternoons, and the place, Congo Square. The slaves and free people of color gathered to dance simulations of their voodoo dances.
See, as a
sight of Creole society. Of course, they also continued to meet in private for the real thing.
of course. Yeah, as I said, you know, you have something that people do that you don't really like them doing. You just give them like a time frame they're allowed to do it, and you know, let them do it then.
There were a variety of kings and queens
Instead of just condemning it all outright.
and priestesses. But from about 1830, a single power emerged. This was a voodoo queen named Marie Laveau. Marie Laveau ruled voodoo in New Orleans for many years.
Definitely Starbrain. All those things. All those things. Not so much the first one for me, but the second two, the love for spaghetti or a hate of yay. Yes, I can get behind that.
Tell me about current voodoo.
Many people think of voodoo in terms of magic spells or gree-gree. That kind of practice is actually called hoodoo and is only a part of true voodoo. Voodoo, the religion, has a strong following in New Orleans. In fact, it is growing quite rapidly.
That's the thing.
There are several voodoo churches or
sorry.
temples in the city, and others all across the United States. African Americans see it as a tradition all their own. Whites, and there are many in the religion, are attracted to it because they think it is exotic.
Maybe they think it's true.
I personally am more interested in the history of voodoo.
Maybe they think it's
Some
true.
of the new movements are copying Haitian or even African voodoo. But it is the voodoo of New Orleans that I find so intriguing.
So so that's the thing that I'm not 100% on. He mentioned hoodoo here, and said that it was just like a part of voodoo. But I guess hoodoo that handles all of the magic ritual type situations in voodoo.
Is hoodoo? Hoodoo refers to magic folk traditions of the South. Hoodoo is a bastard of voodoo.
Yes,
Many of
all
the
worship the
great
flying
myths
spaghetti
similar,
monster.
But hoodoo does not have the religious aspects of voodoo.
Ah, I see. So hoodoo is not real actual voodoo. It's like a weird thing. Yeah, flying spaghetti monster is one true god, and if we all want to stop, if we all truly want to stop global warming, we all have to commit far more piracy. So get on it, pirate things, guys. You have to do it to save the world.
Tell me about Marie Laveau.
There were actually two Marie Laveaus, mother and daughter. Most people thought they were the same woman. Her continued youth added to the mystique.
I guess they would look close enough to each other that they could be passed off as each other.
It was she that began the empire.
The Empire of Voodoo.
Tell me more about Marie Laveau.
The Laveau too,
Yes, in honor of the pirate ancestors. They did the great thing.
Marie's are believed to be buried is in St. Louis Cemetery No. 1. It is a popular shrine for practitioners and tourists alike.
Sounds like we have
I
another place to
myself
visit.
take tours through the cemetery on a regular basis.
Really? Do you have any running this week?
No,
Aw.
the cemetery is open to the general public as well.
So we can just go. So, it doesn't look like we have the option for modern voodoo anymore.
So,
Oh, here and there. We accept donations of any pertinent items.
Huh. I guess I ran out of things I could. I guess I ran out of his knowledge. Let's see if he
Perhaps Gabriel should learn more about the scale.
Okay, I don't know why that would matter, but sure.
do you know this woman?
Magentia Moonbeam, yes. She is a local voodooienne. There are many of them in New Orleans. They often do business selling gris-gris, telling fortunes, providing luck, and occasionally misfortune.
But
I
only if
often
you make
refer
them
those
mad.
who seek a deeper
You don't want to
experience
make
with voodoo to her.
you don't want to make someone practicing voodoo you don't want to make a voodoo woman mad at you. She'll curse you, and you will forever try to repay and repair things. But come on, Gabriel, that's not what it's for. Yeah, you don't want to get voodoo cursed. You'll try desperately to fix everything, but they won't do it because they know you're not sincere.
Walk carefully out there, Mr. Knight.
And they both have the tentacly appendages. So, is that a coincidence? I think not.
A sign on the front door of Magenta's home reads, "Attuning with the spirit realm, back on June 22nd.
Well, all right. It's a good thing that the sign is on the map there. It's very helpful for us. I need this brick. I desperately need this brick. Give to me. Actually, if I remember right, brick dust is a component in some hoodoo, so we actually do need brick.
A stone angel stands silently before a tomb.
A tomb.
Odd-looking marks adorn the Laveau tomb wall.
Oh, you know what that means.
I want a copy of these strange marks.
The marks are reddish in color and remind Gabriel of crosses.
I wonder if they actually...
They look like they've been here a few days at least.
Yeah, I have no idea what they mean.
The wall doesn't work.
Then don't give me the option. If the wall doesn't work that way, then don't let me do it.
The wall doesn't work that way.
I wonder if he came to me and was like, "Are you trying to talk to a wall, son?"
Food, trinkets, and more
Oh, he's leaving. Wait, I was going to talk to you.
Laveau's tomb as offerings from believers.
That bugged out a little bit there. I think I have a... Yeah, okay.
No thanks.
You don't want to steal from a dead voodoo priestess? Are you sure? I'm sure it's safe. Don't worry about it.
The high water table
Um...
bodies from being interred underground.
I can't remember which place they said it was.
St. Louis Cemetery number 1 is one of the most historic and beautiful places in the quarter.
You think that he walked that way so I would know to go there? Maybe.
This tomb almost looks like a little house.
But I wouldn't want to live there.
Yeah, I'm not sure which one it is. When we leave
I
though.
don't need to go visit the family tomb today.
Oh, duh, it's his family's tomb. Okay. Yeah, most of the cemeteries are like this. I think all of the cemeteries are supposed to be like this in New Orleans. Like the narrator mentioned, the water table in the area makes it impossible to keep. Makes it impossible to keep bodies buried in the ground. It will not go well for you if you do that.
There's a small marble plate near the tomb doors. That doesn't work.
Oh, the Croy tomb? My feet are facing to the floor.
The plate is in locked position. There's a keyhole on the plate, but Gabriel can't operate that without a key.
It's crazy how that works. Can we take it?
It's locked shut.
No, we can't. Okay.
A stone angel leans down to gaze at something unseen.
I think it's supposed to be gazing at whoever's sitting on that bench there.
I don't need to go visit the family tomb today.
It said to go to the right tomb, not the night tomb.
The imposing tomb is elaborately labeled Getty.
Yeah. I think that's what you're supposed to. That's probably why they chose that name, right?
An old man tends the cemetery with movements akin to a slow drawl.
Hello, sir. Have you seen people looting voodoo graves?
I'm sorry to bother you.
You got something to say, son?
I sure do.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
They say it was part of an old religion from Africa, brought here by slaves.
What do you know about the voodoo movies?
Isn't it just awful? Them finding those bodies with the voodoo things around them?
Yeah, I agree.
There's any real voodoo going on. Somebody trying to cover their tracks is all.
Well, I mean, LaCroix is just the Croix, right?
Seem like everyone wants to visit Narnia
Because of the French.
once in their lives. And they love the cemetery tours. I see tourists in here every day of the year.
It's too bad we didn't find any here.
Do you know anything about snakes?
Snakes? I see snakes around here all the time. Most of them aren't poisonous, of course.
Yeah.
I don't mind snakes myself.
Not a lot. There's not a lot of deadly snakes in this area, thankfully. You got water moccasins, of course, but that's about it, I think.
Tell me about yourself.
My name is Toussaint Gervais. I'm the watchman here at St. Louis #1.
Toussaint Gervais. That's quite the name.
Oh, I keep the place tidy, of course. Big part of my job too is looking out for the grievers. People come to
Grievers, is that
they need looking out for. Sometimes they so grief bound.
Oh, I
They
see.
don't know what they do.
They might hurt themselves.
Tell me something about St. Louis Cemetery #1.
You know why the dead are buried in tombs and not in the
Yeah, well, we
ground?
talked about this already.
The water table's too high. Them coffins will float right out of their graves. Ha! Them dead will go floating right down into the Dakota. Of course, if it were Mardi Gras, nobody'd even notice.
Yeah, I think it's just another party here.
Place. People buried in here from the Civil
They have a
War.
Weekend at Bernie's
Take a look
situation.
around. You'll see.
Tell me about yourself.
That's about all there is to say.
You been working here a long time?
Longer than you've been alive, son. I may have to be here longer than you'll be alive, for that matter.
He's a permanent fixture at the cemetery. So, yeah, so this is the St. Louis Cemetery #1, apparently. I don't know if that's a real cemetery or not.
Do you know anything about Marie Laveau?
Sure. She was the voodoo queen of Orleans. A powerful.
You have to work on. You have to start working on that for the rest of your life, Woofer. That's a lifelong growth right there.
They write secret marks on the walls, leave offerings. Then there's the tourists. They come out of curiosity. As a matter of fact, that big Dr. John fella from that voodoo museum, he's here at least once a day. But Marie Laveau's tomb isn't the only one the believers visit and make markings and leave offerings at.
Was that right? What else is there?
You said there were other locked tombs?
Yep, I've seen bull hearts.
You won't get that length, Woofer.
Nest of vulture feathers, fleets of peas and congreve, animal parts, human parts even it look like, male parts, if you get my meaning. And this
I don't
is one of the
care for
great
that.
Family crypts, mind you. Odd how them types just pick a spot and stick to it.
It's odd indeed. I agree with you, sir. That's odd behavior. Okay, so we can go to the Moonbeam place tomorrow. What was this? Oh yeah, the star is the concept art. Note the snakehead in the foreground. We tried to work a lot with symbolism like in the original game. Or in the original game, rather. Okay, so...
I don't need to go with...
So his real last name is Wright, apparently, and not Knight. Something like the matter. What's yes, that's right, Wolfer. 100%. All right, so I'm supposed to get up a stretch a little bit, but when we come back, we'll go to the Getty mansion. Apparently, their family is tied in the voodoo rituals. If I'm to believe the groundskeeper at the cemetery there. So maybe we should ask her about that, if we're not too distracted with her boobs and whatnot. Yeah, the game's a big deal about New Orleans. It's, as I understand it, it's basically a big old exploration of voodoo. kind of like I kind of would like to go to New Orleans at some point, but I think my wife's actually more into the idea than I am. I think she has a pact with some of her friends that they all need to they'll have to go to New Orleans and take a tour of all of the sites down there.
These trees have been here for 100
So
years. They're not going
so I don't know that
anywhere.
I'll ever go there myself, but maybe my wife will one day.
Roses mark the entrance to the house.
Take it.
Gabriel didn't come here to mess with the plants.
Take the stupid roses. Anyway.
It wouldn't be. The windows are made of thick, heavy glass.
Yeah, she probably would. Yeah, you're right,
The
kitten.
only thing Gabriel can see inside is even thicker drapery.
I think one of the things she'd want to do is what is it, the Interview with the Vampire and all that stuff. That the whole series of books is based out of New Orleans a lot. I think they have tours to go through all of the locations. Yeah, the food probably pretty nice. I agree with you on that, Starbrain.
May I help you?
Only issue is we wouldn't want to go there in Mardi Gras. I don't want to be down there with a bunch of drunk assholes. Which maybe that's a year-round thing, but I don't think it is.
The man looks intellectual.
With their plantations and it was weird. I could
He gazes at Gabriel
I could
with a
see that.
superior eye. Gabriel wonders if he's Malia's secretary, bodyguard, butler, or something more personal.
Yeah, he's her sex worker, I'm sure.
Better not try that. The man looks ready to whip up an army at the slightest notice.
I think I could take him.
Encyclopedias?
Go away.
Oh, he's not here to have a conversation. I thought maybe he would. Oh, he's not here for my goofing around. Apparently, he has no patience for me.
May I help you?
Silver polish. Let me in, roundhouse. There we go.
See Malia Getty, please.
We'll just ask for what we're actually here for.
Official business, I cannot announce you.
I do have official business.
Really? Please tell me the nature of your business.
We're here for. Shoot. Okay, I thought maybe we would lie and say that we want to talk to her about the murders or something.
Please let me in.
No. Go away before I call the police.
Okay, so we can't get in her house just yet. We need to have things. Okay, well, with that out of the way, we shall go to the Moonbeam place, I suppose. Oh, wait, no, the Moonbeam place is closed until tomorrow, I think, right?
A sign under.
Let's go back to the square. Maybe the square has something new today. Yeah, I figured as much, kidding, but
A doobie dog vendor has set up business.
Doobie
in the
Dog.
square. He has his nose
That's
buried
quite
in a
the name.
paperback novel. Gabriel notices that it is not one of his. Big surprise.
I wonder if he would like to trade us.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Yep, I mind all right.
Why?
Because A, I don't know anything, and B, I'm busy.
Oh,
I'm super busy reading this book. I wonder if he'll take a coupon to a bookstore as recompense for a hot dog.
The vendor wouldn't be interested in seeing that.
Damn. Maybe I can beat him with a brick to the head and take a hot dog.
The vendor wouldn't be interested in seeing that.
No such luck.
do you do requests?
Got any money?
Nope.
Something to eat?
No.
There you have it. No.
Can't think of anything at the moment.
Okay then.
So we need a hot dog.
A Cajun band.
Yeah, they were here yesterday. Yeah, I wasn't trying to show him the brick. I was trying to smack him in the face with it. This game is just not does not know me
Oh, come back here. Hey.
well at all.
Unbelievable. Rotten luck.
Uh-huh. Is this gonna happen a lot, or now I can interact with him?
Those drawing tools are amazing.
Yeah, they're great for laying lines, angles, circles, you know, anything geometric. It's pretty meticulous, but I prefer it to freehand.
Can you
Yeah,
draw
I can understand that.
anything with those tools?
If you want to be
They're
insanely
great for
precise.
ordered, complex forms and patterns, but they won't help me do Monet.
But you can do landscapes and architectural work, I'm sure.
What are you working on now?
Just starting another drawing of the cathedral.
How's it going?
Life sucks. I just lost 2 days worth of work.
That's unfortunate. Okay, these gentlemen were here before. Alright, so we need to get that kid a dog.
There's a drawing.
I wonder if I can get it.
Float over here, would you?
The drawing ignores Gabriel.
I can reach that. I can reach it. Just put your arm through that fence there, buddy.
Gabriel can't reach the drawing from where he is.
Damn. Do we have a thing longer? That's what we need, is a thing longer. Too bad it's not been invented yet. Oh, that's not what I was really wanting to do.
Gabriel can't
It looks like we had if we had the tweezers, we could maybe do it. But let's see, does that guy want to trade for anything? Maybe he wants some clay.
The vendor wouldn't.
You don't know what he'd be interested in. How about this? I'll pay you in flyers. Hair gel. He definitely wants hair gel. That's why he's wearing a hat. That's why he's wearing a hat. He's embarrassed about his hair, so he definitely wants hair gel.
Gabriel is carrying a scale he found near the.
Huh. I wonder if we can go to our business and get that money out of the register now. I wonder if she would allow us to do such a thing. Hair gel's not good for your hair. No, it would. No, you definitely don't. You definitely don't want to. You definitely don't want to use too much product in your hair. It's typically not a good idea.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
So, what's new, Grace?
Your use of mathematics, for one thing. These books are unbelievable.
What can I say? I refuse to be bound by rules.
Yeah.
The strap marks on your bedpost speak otherwise.
Okay. Is there a kink that Gabriel Knight is not into? I think he just goes for all of them. As long as sex is involved, he's for it. He's down for it.
Gabriel doesn't want to take that with him.
Yes, he does.
Gabriel doesn't want to take that with him.
You don't know what I want.
I can go through the rest of that stuff some other time.
Maybe I want the money. I need it for a hot dog. There's some. I think there's some things you can know without having to try them. Wolfer.
I'll be back later.
Have fun.
Okay, so The detective said that he would be in his office today, so maybe we can go talk to him about it.
Got a second, officer?
What can I do you for?
I'm here to see Detective Mosley.
He's in his office. Go on back.
Thank you. So does that mean I have to go through here? If so, I'm definitely touching that thermostat. Thermostats will be touched. I don't care if I don't care. Oh, I was supposed to do that. I was just kind of dicking around. The mirror reflects things, that's all it does. Let's go talk to the mirror.
Looking good, kid.
I wasn't quite lined up there properly, but sure.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's... Oh, never mind. I already know.
It's him, right? He's the fairest of them all. Haha.
The camera isn't Gabriel's to mess with.
Aw. That hasn't stopped us from stealing anything else before. I had to check my hair before I went to talk to Mosley, I guess.
Hey, Mosley.
Night. I had a feeling you'd show up. Dang air conditioning must be on the blink.
Whatever goes into those files never comes out.
They're lost in a sea of nothingness.
A microwave? If Gabriel knows Mosley, it's used exclusively for frozen corn dogs.
I'm not a big fan of corn dogs myself, actually. I don't care for cornmeal.
Anything in that microwave.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of cornmeal, so it doesn't work for me. Well, this desk drawer is obviously interactable.
Mosley's bookcase, police department memos, and other didactic blurbs.
Didactic, very nice word. Very nice word, didactic.
Mosley's bookcase. Mosley's. Gabriel doesn't want.
Fair.
Mosley's dead. There's no reason.
Anyway.
Mosley was one of those beefy guys in his youth. Now he's getting lumpy.
Get older, man. It's harder to keep that it's harder to keep that the body toned.
Ask you about some stuff.
You're the writer. Ask
Chili
away.
dogs. I'm fine with hot dogs in general. It's just the corn surrounding. Plus, I don't like beans, so it has to be the kind of chili that doesn't have beans in it.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Which I don't know if that even counts as real chili.
Sure. I looked into it a bit at the beginning of this case. But the voodoo stuff found at the crime scenes is all fake. It doesn't have anything to do with the real stuff. I know. I asked some experts.
Oh well, I bow to your detective skills, sir. You seem very proud of yourself. Could it possibly be that the people who are trying to make sure voodoo doesn't get a bad name are lying to you about the fact that it's not real voodoo? Think about that for a second.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Lots. Can you be more specific?
He knows everything.
Do you know anything about the killers?
Except for that.
At least 20 people attend the killings. We know this from the
Holy
variety of
shit.
footprints found at the scene.
It's a whole cult.
Footprints. Aren't those as good as fingerprints?
Are you dumb?
Can be, but we'd have to have a suspect in custody first. And the suspect would have to match one of the few distinct prints we have. Most of the
You own the same shoes. You're obviously guilty.
Unreadable. These guys are so casual in their expertise, it's maddening. Like they know we'll never find them.
It's because the voodoo magic protects them.
How many murders have there been
That's the truth.
so far?
7 murders have so far been linked to the voodoo murders case. The first murder occurred about 8 weeks ago. The MO is the same in each murder. Lake Pontchartrain was the 7th.
Ah, so they're making a symbol with the murders, obviously.
What kind of evidence have you found?
No fingerprints, a few bare footprints. Found a few fibers, but not many. The weirdest one.
Okay, kid, take care of yourself. Yeah. No, try and feel better. I'm probably. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to last the full time myself.
Well,
I'm
there's the corpse itself,
in a bit of pain right now, so.
the heart. Around where the body was killed, we find marks and flour and blood. There are traces of wax from candles, red and black. Ordinary wax candles, so the lab reports. Also blood and feathers of chickens and goat's blood. And plenty of
Obviously, you need goat's blood. You have to have goat's blood, else it's not a real ritual.
The victim's heart is always ripped out of the chest and missing. We haven't located a single one of them.
Lovely. Any idea what they do with them?
They sell them on the black market.
Also, the coroner says some of the victims had heart attacks before the incision. Literally scared to death. The knife wounds are consistent with a long, narrow, wavy-edged knife.
Like our mouse cursor.
Probably a ritualistic dagger.
How do you know if they had a heart attack if the heart's not in there? I wonder if there's like evidence in the veins or the arteries or something where you can kind of tell. It's interesting.
Any witnesses?
Nope. There's never been a single witness. No one's even heard a disturbance. It's damned weird. Like they just don't want people to see. And so nobody sees nothing.
It's like magic.
Know anything about the victims?
The victims are all out of towners. We still don't know why.
Because they are expendable.
Oh, nothing.
You don't want to kill your own people.
Sure, no problem. Okay. Anything else?
Or people that the locals will care about, I guess.
Do you know anything about Marie Laveau?
Is she that redheaded chick that works at Freddy's?
No.
Yeah,
Then I don't know.
sir. I thought you said you knew everything about voodoo. He's a liar. He was like, oh yeah, I know all kinds of things about voodoo. You don't even know the name of the voodoo queen. You jackass.
Do you know anything about snakes?
The only thing I know about snakes is that I don't like them.
Yeah, I don't know, Starbrain. That's an interesting question. Is how you tell someone has a heart attack without their heart?
Tell me about yourself.
For the book?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, the book,
What do you wanna
obviously.
Oh, nothing. Never mind.
I don't want to get to know you.
No problem. Okay. Anything else?
I changed my mind. I don't want to know anything about you.
I got those photographs you left for me.
Really? Great. What'd you think?
Astonishingly lifelike.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You got any more ideas for photos for the book?
A cop author photo might be nice.
You and me? Together?
Why not? Of course, you'll have to try to tone down your masculinity.
Yeah, you don't want to.
Well,
Don't want to outshine me.
okay. I'll call the police photographer. Franks, come in here a minute, would you? And bring your camera.
I'm sure she'll feel this is a good use of her time. By the way.
I hate to put my coat on. It's so damn hot in here. But a picture's a picture.
What's in his coat?
What did you need, Detective Mosley?
We need a picture, please. Make it a good one, eh, sweetheart?
Sure.
That's all being awful dismissive of your female comrade there, sir.
Was there anything else, Knight?
How about one of me and Officer Franks?
Gee, I don't know. Franks? Just kidding, Franks. You want to get me fired for sexual harassment, Knight?
Well...
Yeah, ha ha. Now, is there anything else? Or can I let
I
this
thought that
thing
was going to
go
work
back
there
to
for a
its
second.
Let's take another one.
Christ. Okay. One more. Franks?
Ready? Smile.
Well, at least she doesn't seem to mind too much taking these pictures.
Was there anything else, Knight?
Hold on a sec while I go check my hair.
Good God, Knight. Make it fast.
It feels like we need to get him to overheat. Okay, so we already bumped the thermostat up as far as we can, I believe. Yeah. So we're going to check our hair real quick.
Mirror, mirror.
looking wonderful.
Looking good, kid.
All right. I wonder if we can.
There's nothing. It's an inbox.
I'm aware of that. I was kind of hoping I could loot the inbox, but I guess that's not something I can do.
Would you just get in here?
Yeah, they can see us through the mirror.
Hurry up, would ya?
Okay, ready.
We're gonna have a whole roll of film.
Thanks, hon. Let me know when you get them developed. The photos, that is.
What?
Yeah, sure.
Anything else?
Why would she think of you meant anything else?
Nope, that's about it.
Great. Thanks, Franks. Hey, I made a rhyme.
You're astonishing, mostly.
Don't call me that in front of the lady, wise guy.
Mostly.
Thank God I can take this thing off again. Damn, it's hot.
That's an interesting name, mostly. I actually didn't catch it the first time he did that.
Okay. Anything else?
So,
Lousy. I hate crime scenes. People are sick fucks. You know that, Knight?
Wow,
starting to
language
get that
officer.
impression. Do you know anything about the patterns around the bodies?
Yeah. Weird, huh? All 7 victims had those marks around them.
I wonder if we
We've got
combined all the
marks
marks,
on
it would
file.
do something.
We haven't figured out what, if anything, they mean.
Can I see the other 6 patterns?
Sure. People like that kind of stuff, don't they?
He's not supposed to be
Might make
showing
the
us
book
this.
seem more mysterious. Go talk to Officer Franks. Tell her I said you could see the file.
I'm sure she'll be thrilled with that.
How about getting me some coffee?
Coffee? You want coffee?
Should that surprise you?
Nah, you've always been a caffeine addict. It's just that what we got here hardly qualifies.
So I'm desperate.
It's your stomach. I'll get you some when we're done talking.
That long?
All right, I'll go now.
Okay, so we need to steal everything that's not bolted down while he's. No, I definitely won't. I'm stealing everything while he's gone. Steal. Okay, hurry, Gabriel. Steal everything.
I think I'll just borrow this badge.
Oh, he's back already. Unfortunate.
Hey, what are you doing with my coat?
Nothing.
I thought I saw something crawling on it.
Just drink this.
Thanks.
Okay, so we couldn't go through his desk. I thought maybe we'd be able to, but apparently not. You're right, this coffee sucks.
Okay, anything else?
Yeah, take everything that the game allows you, even if there's no sensible reason why you would need it.
What's the status on the Voodoo Murders case?
It's going. I can't seem to make any progress, though. Sluggish damn case. It's weird.
Damn it.
What?
How do you like...
Are you kidding? You know I love being a cop. In Narlands, it's the best place in the world to be one.
I can't imagine that's true.
What are your plans for the future?
Well, you know, I don't like to count my chickens before they're hatched, but I don't see why I can't be the chief of police of Narlands someday.
I see lots of reasons why you wouldn't be.
And my track record is one of the best in the department.
I'm sure it's just a matter of moments, mostly.
Yeah, you'll see.
What with you being a massive dork? And it seems slightly incompetent, actually.
Got any hobbies?
Yeah, making your life miserable.
I'm serious. Don't you shoot or chew or something like that?
No, I'm a freaking ballet dancer.
I'd like to see that one day.
I was #1 at the Louisiana State Fair marksman contest. I play trumpet too.
Of course you do.
Put your lips together and blow.
Isn't that a euphemism from an old black and white movie? Anyway.
How's your home life?
Oh, real funny night. Why don't you just bring in some freaking salt? You know Annie left me. My home life is shit.
Oh.
Right.
I actually didn't know that. I'm sorry I brought it up.
Just tell me anything at all.
Remember how we used to play monkey in the middle? Man, we used to piss off our senior year teacher. What was her name? Oh, Miss McKelly. You'd act like you were gonna toss her an eraser or something, and then you'd throw it to me over her head. And we used to do it at your grands too.
You guys played
like
monkey in the middle with your teacher?
Wanted to watch her soaps.
Yep, and it was a great way to pick up women in the library. Those were the days.
Did that work? It actually worked. You guys played monkey in the middle with a girl in the library, and you picked her up off of that?
Nothing, never mind.
Sure, no problem. Okay.
Interesting.
Anything else?
I guess high school's a different time.
There's no reason. The coffee cup. The coffee cup.
What if we make him get us coffee again?
Can I ask?
You're the right.
How about you?
What?
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if we can get him to. Yeah. Okay. So why he's gone this time? This time when he's gone, we'll do his desk. Yeah.
There's no reason.
Oh.
Mosley. Gabriel.
Oh, I guess I can't. I thought maybe I could. This looks so obviously like something that you should be able to interact with. Okay, so that was just an option in case you didn't get the badge the first time. Oh. Okay, I know what I can do. I got it. I got a plan. I'm not 100% on why we needed to turn the temperature up in here. It doesn't seem like it's relevant, but maybe later. Oh, maybe it's maybe it was to make sure that he kept his jacket off. That's what it was for. It was you had to heat us up his office to make sure he kept his jacket off. That must have been what it was. In any case, so now we have a badge. That totally means we're a cop. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go to the to that lady's home, the Getty home, and try to convince the butler that I am in fact a police officer. We'll see how that works. Yes, I am a different man than the one you've seen 10,000 times thus far.
My name is Detective Mosley. I'm here on police business.
Really? How interesting. Wait here. I'll inform Miss Getty.
You do that. And I'll just walk right in behind you. You just sneak right on in there. Okay, the game's not letting me. Oh well. Too bad.
Miss Getty will see you. Right this way.
Thank you, sir.
Miss Getty will be down
Alright.
shortly.
Nice. This is the music I was hoping for.
Thank you.
Yeah. This is some getting laid back in a more relaxed music if you know what I'm saying. I can't do anything.
What can I do for you, Detective?
Keep looking beautiful, I guess. That's
More or less. It's a Picasso.
Is it? Really? That doesn't look like something he would make, but he made all kinds of things, so maybe I'm the one that's idiot.
Homer, Virgil. Maybe Malia wouldn't be impressed by a signed copy of one of Gabriel's novels.
No, everyone likes them.
Gabriel's already read that one.
All of them?
It would be rude to take that now. But Gabriel makes a mental note about it for the prenuptial.
What?
Beautiful women. They must be relatives.
They are.
Why would?
Beautiful women.
They are.
Oh, there was 2 different interactables, so I thought maybe it was 2 different things.
Nice statue. I like it.
Thank you. It's The Rebellious Slave by Michelangelo.
She has a lot of famous artwork in her study. Holy shit. She must be far. Okay, yeah, sure. She must be way richer than I thought she was.
I can imagine doing things on that rug.
Excuse me?
Oh, nothing.
Yeah, that's an odd thing just to say in the middle of nothing. Like, you're both just sitting there relaxing, and you're like, yeah, I'll do all kinds of things on that rug. And it's like,
The only thing Gabriel wants to mess around with in this room is Malia herself.
fair enough.
Undoubtedly proof that there is a god.
I don't know about all that.
Mind if I ask you a few questions, Miss Katie?
I assume that's what you're here for, Detective.
Well, you're a assumer on. I'm sorry to say.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Voodoo? Why would you want to know about that, Detective? It's rather silly, isn't it?
Well, not to
Nothing
everyone.
Silly about the voodoo murders.
But that voodoo is faked. That's what I've read in the papers.
That's what the papers say, all right.
But you're not convinced.
No, frankly, I'm not.
No, there's magic.
This department isn't known for its imagination.
Oh, well, I can see that your imagination is considerable.
We're still just talking about actual imagination, right? That's not a code word thing, right?
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
The murders? Only what I read in the papers.
And what do you read in the papers?
I'm sure you know much more about it than I, Detective.
Well, see, I'm trying to trap you into letting on that you know more than you're supposed to know.
Do you know anything about snakes?
I'm no
She didn't fall for it, though.
I don't fear them like most people do.
Yeah, cool.
Tell me about your life in New Orleans.
The Getty family came to New Orleans in 1800. We worked very hard to get where we are. On the other hand, we've done a lot for this community.
I can believe that. You're doing a lot for me right now.
Holy shit. Whew, okay. It's getting a little spicy. A little spicy there, Gabriel.
But that's about it.
This is quite a place.
Thank you. It's been in the family a long time.
Yeah, you apparently acquired a bunch of artwork when it was still possible to do so.
Can you tell me anything about what happened out at the lake?
I wish I could. But I've never seen or heard anything unusual at the lake. And I do spend quite a bit of time out there.
Yeah, no one ever sees anything.
Tell me about yourself.
I see the flirt option. We'll get to the flirting in here in a second.
What do you want to know, Detective?
I'm sure it'll end the conversation.
What kind of things interest you?
I don't have a lot of free time, but I do appreciate the arts. Opera, symphony, ballet, fine art. If you look around, you'll see that we collect African art, for example.
Yes, it's very beautiful.
It is, Detective. It means a great deal to me.
He wasn't talking about the artwork.
Do you have a career?
Shh.
A career?
It's a secret.
Being the head of the Getty family is a 24-hour-a-day job. We have many holdings and many responsibilities, financial and otherwise. The management of our business affairs and properties leaves me with time for little else.
I could imagine it.
Believe it or not, Detective, wealth does have its price.
Yeah, don't insult her for being rich. That's probably not a good idea.
Tell me about your family.
The Gettys? We're a very private family.
So I will tell you
How many
nothing.
people are there in your family?
Well, my mother just passed away.
Oh, that's
I am
unfortunate.
sorry.
So am I. She was a magnificent woman. We were very close. I was an only child.
And your father?
Holy
I
hell.
never knew him.
It's hard to believe that any man would leave a woman like you, or like your mother must have been.
He did not leave, Detective. But that's really none of your concern.
I'm sorry.
She was the Immaculate Conception.
There are, of course, other Gettys in the city. I have a large extended family.
I see.
Her father was a demon summoned by voodoo rituals.
Do you have a husband, boyfriend?
I'm very independent, Detective. The women in my family have always
Oh.
felt that way.
I see.
So you've never been married?
No, and I never will be.
It does,
What about children?
it does look up for his actual...
That is likely. Someday.
Actually looking up for his actual goal here, because I don't think he's here for an actual relationship necessarily. He's just here for a little bit of the old, you know, that kind of thing. So apparently the women in her family are all about hump 'em and dump 'em. So I think he'll be in a good spot.
I'd like to hear just about anything.
I have a business degree from Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt,
I
you say?
wanted to study psychology, but my family's interests came first.
Oh? Why not something like law, then? Surely that would have been an asset to the family.
Law? Please. I do have some morals, Detective.
Ooh, a jab at lawyers there. Interesting.
I'd like to hear just about anything.
For the record, I'm 28, Detective.
I
wouldn't know where to begin.
didn't ask her name. I didn't ask her age. She volunteered it. I wouldn't dare to ask her her age.
Tell me about yourself.
What else do you want to know, Detective? As
Excuse me, but your eyes are really distracting.
Yeah, can
I don't think
you just
I've
close
seen
them?
a color quite like that brownish gold. It's so deep and rich. Man, if I could bottle that, I'd make a fortune.
Thank you, Detective. That's an interesting observation, though probably not relevant to your case.
Oh.
A good detective never knows what might be relevant, Miss Kitty.
Then you must be truly exceptional at your job.
Ooh, that's a nice little jab there. Can we do more
I
floating?
can't help noticing that you're in incredible shape, Miss Kitty. Your legs are so strong.
Jesus Christ.
Do you work out at one of the clubs by the lake?
Well, Detective, I do enjoy physical activity.
Oh no! Don't. Oh, she walked into that one.
Referring to swimming and modern dance.
She
I
walked
said
right into
I
that
like
one.
exercising at the lake, though.
Ah, well, it was worth asking.
I think this has gone on long enough. You're not really a detective, are you?
Yeah, definitely, Sarbanes. It's like, could you just stop being so hot for a moment? It's really distracting.
I saw you at the lake yesterday. I thought you must be with the police since you were there, but you don't act like a police officer. Besides, I'm rather certain that the other man said his name was Mosley.
All right,
She knew all
you got
along.
me.
She just
I'm not
played
the
along.
police. My name
That's
is Gabriel.
which is nice of her.
I'm a writer working with Detective Mosley on a book.
Well, Mr. Knight, now that we've established who you are,
Isn't
perhaps you can tell me the real reason you're here.
that seems like it'd be pretty
Well,
obvious?
I am researching the book, and I thought you might have seen or heard something at the lake.
I don't like liars, Mr. Knight.
Okay, you're right. I really just wanted to see you again. You can be mad at me if you want, but I swear I've never done anything like this before.
Mr. Knight, you've lied about your identity and wasted my time with meaningless questions. If it weren't vaguely flattering,
Oh,
I'd really be angry.
score!
You're lucky I don't call the real police.
She's not getting us arrested. That means she likes us.
Mr. Knight,
Malia, wait. If you just give me a chance.
I've wasted enough time. I'll have Robert show you out.
She likes us. Oh yeah, definitely.
Robert? Show Mr. Knight out, please.
most certainly will.
Her butler's gonna kick our ass.
Thank you very much. I had a lovely time. Ah, shit.
Not even the go to hell. Just walk off. See, the next step is to get a giant boombox and start playing romantic music outside of her bedroom window in the rain. That'll win her heart. That's the next step. Definitely. That's what we have to do. That's what we have to do next. If I've learned anything from romantic dramas or comedies. What would be next to do? Oh, duh. I forgot to tell Franks at the police department that I needed to look at the documentation. So I need to go talk to this lady over here. Oh, definitely, Cyrene. In any story like this, the butler is the most powerful person in the entire world. That's typically how it goes. I've watched enough anime.
Yes?
Can you get a file for me?
What file would that be?
The Voodoo Murders file. Detective Mosley said I could see it.
Really? Well, if you said so.
I like how she just says, "Okay, sure, whatever." I would think you couldn't just let anyone look at this thing. Seems like it would be a bad breach of protocol. Could potentially be damaging to the case. That kind of thing. But whatever. Fine. Let's just get a good old look at this.
There it is. You can look at it all you want, but don't leave this area with it, okay? And no photocopies either, I'm afraid.
Of course. I understand completely.
Gabriel opens and reads the police
Oh, hey.
file.
I wonder if I can do the combine thing. Oh no, I can't. No combining allowed with that. Unfortunate. Hey, Franks.
Excuse me, officer.
Yes?
So, what's it like being a policewoman?
The glamour never ceases.
I bet. Can I hit on you?
You know, that uniform looks great on you.
Uh-huh. Is that a compliment, or are you asking to borrow my dress?
It's
The
a
second.
compliment.
The second
Well,
one.
you just never know around here. Thanks, but I'm married.
Damn.
Could you get me some coffee?
Are you speaking to me?
Why, yes.
Wow, Deja, leave it to Beaver. I'm the police photographer, sir. You might be able to find someone around here dumb enough to get coffee for you, but it won't be me.
Oh, thanks anyway.
Well,
I
it worked
can
on
give you
mostly pretty well.
precise instructions for the handling of hot liquids if you need them.
No thanks.
It worked for Mosley. Guess she's too smart for that.
Are you sure I can't make a copy of this file?
I'm real sure.
Oh,
Fine.
Let's do it anyway.
I told you, you can't photocopy official police files.
right. Sorry. I forgot.
Gabriel would be.
I wonder if he can get us to get her to do something else.
Can I bother you again, officer?
What is it this time?
What do you know about Marie Laveau?
This looks like not.
Marie who? Is she the one that hangs out on Conti and Nash?
No. Never mind.
So we have to find some way to distract her, but I have no idea how to.
Gabriel opens.
Yeah, we definitely need a copy of this somehow, but
It's the official police
I don't know
file
how to do it.
containing the partial patterns from the Voodoo murders. The folder is marked with the warning, not to leave the police station. The camera isn't...
Okay, we can't, shoot.
She's not bad.
She's married. Well, damn.
Can I ask you a few questions, ma'am?
Officer Frick or Detective Mosley could probably be more help, sir.
Why, thank you. Anywho. Yeah, I can't sit anymore, guys. I'm sorry, but I just can't do it anymore. Well, that was an interesting little introduction. We got stuck in once or twice, but nothing too crazy. It's to be expected with these point-and-click games. They can be a little bit obtuse at some times, a little bit hard to decipher, unfortunately. Anyway, so yeah, as per usual, I think tomorrow I'll do. Tomorrow will be some Stardew Valley. Do some Stardew Valley, chit chat and talk. I'm gonna go and lay down for a little bit and then come back here and work on stuff. So it'll be a fun day for me. Hopefully I'll not feel bad later on today. Unfortunate. Yeah, I can't sit anymore. I can't sit here anymore. It's painful. It's too painful. So. Which is unfortunate, but I can't do it anymore. So we'll try some more tomorrow. Get some Stardew done tomorrow. And like I said, maybe later tonight I'll get done with editing these videos I have. Maybe record some of this other ones I've written down. So. We'll see. In any case, thanks for joining. This has been a good game so far. I've enjoyed myself thus far. Gabriel's a bit of a sleazeball, but you know, that's just that's a 90s detective protagonist for you, I suppose. And he's got a little bit of a charm to him, right? Sure. Anyway. God, sorry. Anyway, take care, everybody. Thanks for hanging out, talking, chatting, watching the gameplay, and I'll see you guys later.